like him, inside and outside, blew his house with the blue little window and a blue Corvette, and everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around, 'cause he ain't got nobody to listen. I'm blue, I'll be dying, 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 I'll be dying.
Give it to one time now. Relax, don't do it when you wanna go to it. Relax, don't do it when you wanna come. Relax, don't do it when you wanna suck it to it. Relax, don't do it when you wanna come. When you wanna come. Relax, don't do it when you wanna go to it. Relax, don't do it when you wanna come. Relax, don't do it when you wanna suck to it. Relax, don't do it when you wanna come. But shoot it in the right direction. Making it your intention. Live those dreams, scheme those schemes. Gotta hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me with those laser beams. Laser beams. One, two, relax. Don't do it. Relax. When you wanna come, come. Woo! I'm coming, Relax, don't do it when you wanna go to it. Relax, don't do it when you wanna come. Relax, don't do it when you wanna suck to it. Relax, don't do it when you wanna come. When you wanna come. When you wanna come, come. Huh. Relax, don't do it when you wanna go to it. Relax, don't do it. Relax, don't do it when you wanna suck to it. Relax, don't do it. One time, come.
All right, everybody, and welcome to a big episode of the Jumper Punch with Paolo, Marcello, Rocco, and we have a special guest today,
Thank you.
Welcome.
the Ramadan Warrior.
Mabruk.
Habibi.
The Habibi.
How are we going? Hey, listen, this is a bit of a different episode because we're doing it straight after the game. So
are.
emotions are high.
They are very high.
Our stats are all over the place.
Doesn't
like
matter.
we're thinking
Who
that we
cares?
know stuff, so we haven't
Stuff it.
researched it. So
It's good.
This is a big one.
Off the cuff, straight off the bat.
Yeah, straight off the bat. This is straight off the bat.
Live and
So,
raw.
Have we ever done a show like
Nah.
this immediately after a game?
No.
We haven't.
and
have
having
we?
the quick discussion before we started,
Yeah.
there's like some different views already.
yeah, there are.
So
Love it.
So it's going to be good. So what we're going to do straight away is, I reckon we get the coffee straight away.
Please.
We need a coffee, huh? Let's do this.
Wait up. Do you know the number?
Of course, 1995.
Hey, Rash goes bang.
Come on.
The Ramadan
Bang!
warrior, Rash.
Come on.
He's announced himself on the show.
Hey, how you
Beat them
going?
all. He's
I
beat
know,
them
I
all.
know. It's Sunday night. We're going to do it tonight. Yeah, big win, big win, big win. Yeah. Piss and shit jumpers went down today.
By how many
All right.
points?
By how many points? 1 point. I
One.
should have brought the finger.
How many? It was.
I didn't bring the finger.
That's all right, I got mine. Sorry, kids.
All right, let's get some coffees, and you know what? We've got a little bit of the
Arabian flavour.
Arabian flavour today. What do you
Lebanese
reckon?
flavour.
All
It's
right.
Ramadan.
It is Ramadan.
It is Ramadan.
It is
Second day.
Ramadan.
Second day of Ramadan.
Second
Yes, it
day.
is.
Yeah. All
Sun
right.
is set in our
That's
setting.
why.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. That's why Saad
good
wasn't
to
playing.
eat.
Yeah, that's right. All right. Done. That's why Saad wasn't playing.
Maybe it was.
He
Health
was
and
feel-
safety protocols.
Can't play.
Do I have to go and get it again?
Yeah, you have to go.
What is
they got
this?
this. It's
That's a good point,
bad.
actually.
Supposed to be doing the
I
show.
didn't think
I've gotta
about
go
that.
collect these
It's
things.
bad. Yeah,
been.
could have done a bit of
There
enough
it goes.
schools that we call a bit of an
Could have
excuse.
been. All right, I'll be back. I'll go get this stuff.
All right, so we do have a special guest today, and this is Rash. Now you're from Dubai, yeah?
Yes. Well, originally from here.
You're original from here, but you spent the last how many years there doing
13, 14
13
years. Yeah.
Ah.
In the sandpit, we call it.
We call it in the same here, yeah. So we met. You're a massive Carlton supporter, so you watch it from over there.
Yes.
And now you've come down and you've seen
Holy
some
moly,
live
look at
games.
this.
Look
Oh,
at
let's
this.
talk about the
Sorry.
treats. Oh, wow.
Jalami
Apologies for
there.
interrupting your
Look
life
at
story,
this.
but
We've
I
got the
think,
batlewa. We call it batlewa.
Batlewa.
Is it
Batlewa. Hold
batlewa?
on, there's
Yeah, you
another
call
one.
it baklava.
We've
We
got
call it
another
batlewa.
delivery.
Ah,
Yeah, no worries, mate.
what else? We got more stuff.
And this is the Arabic coffee.
Yeah, the Arabic coffee.
I'm really getting treated.
Oh,
Look at this.
Proper.
Saints.
What a
mate,
way to
this
end
is
the...
scenes, mate.
What a
listen.
way.
Do you drink?
No, it's Ramadan.
He's Ramadan. He
You
can't
can't,
drink.
have me. Man, no, all right.
Okay.
but
That's all right.
Well, we've got the shisha there too.
we got. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Dude.
oh, yeah.
We've
Got
got
the
The
hookah.
argile.
the
The
argile.
argile. The argile.
And we've got a nice apple there.
The argyle.
So we
For
got
the
the,
Aussies out there, the argyle.
Which one
They
doesn't
call
have
that shish. We
anything
call
in
it the hookah pipe, mate. The hookah pipe.
Which
Yeah,
one
you
doesn't
gotta-
have alcohol in it?
No, that one's no alcohol.
Alright, good.
All right, good.
Oh, that's good.
You'll
So I
find
don't get
out
drunk
anyway.
during Ramadan.
You'll find out. You'll find out.
Straight to.
That's all right.
No, hasn't got it.
Oh, I hope not. Because otherwise, my
Nah,
my
this
30
has
days
definitely
are
got
gone.
it. Is yours got it? Smell that? Yeah,
Yeah,
mate.
no,
You
you
smell it.
smell.
Can you smell it? Smell
No,
this.
you can't.
Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah.
Even just smelling it, you've just wrecked it all.
And me after last
Line
night.
up,
Cheers.
the Blues.
Cheers.
Keys
To the Blue Baggers.
3-0.
3-0.
Now, Rocco, you're going to have a bit of a pipe smoke later, maybe? See how you go.
We'll see how we go.
No one was
Sorry.
Wow.
We'll see how we go.
Oh, that's powerful coffee, mate.
Have a chaser
Oh,
with
yeah.
that. Give me that.
Cheers. Thanks, mate.
Man, that jalami's out here, mate. That was strong. All right, so let's talk about. You know what? Because we know you've done some work. You work in the music industry.
Yep.
Tell us a bit
Correct.
about yourself, mate. Tell us your story.
the
Tell us
viewers-
what it's
Well,
all...
before you tell us about,
Okay,
let's
okay.
have a little bit of a look at what you've been doing over there. Let's have a look at this one.
Rash and celebs. Ooh,
So, 50 #1 music awards.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah. Let's have a look
For
at
Levo from Newport.
who's this? Roxette.
That is
You
Roxanne.
worked with Roxette.
Yeah, she's got the look.
That's your time.
Yeah, that is my.
Yeah,
Well, a
it
lot
is,
of these are my time. If you look, what about this
Fly
bloke?
rider. That's our time.
That's your
Well,
time.
Colorado.
I actually thought it said
It
Florida.
is Florida. Florida.
Blue Rider.
Oh, look at this. One of my favourite bands, Nickelback.
Photograph.
Oh, look, it makes me.
I love Nickelback. I don't care what anyone says.
good band.
Yeah, look at this one. This is from
Backstreet Boys.
the
Have a
Backstreet
look at
Boys.
the get up on Rash.
Malcolm the Turtleneck.
Whoa.
Part
It
of
was
the
early
90s.
2000s. Early 2000s.
Look at this. Hey, this one's a good one. Cool in the gang.
Wow. Again, celebration. Yeah.
That's what we're doing today.
Very good times. Come on.
So Mac.
Look at this one. Oh, look at this.
Well, I got funny
All right, so
Did
you could have given Michael, but you got Jermaine there.
There was
Next
no
best.
wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah.
There, wasn't it?
Look at this, man. You're dressed as sharp. Look at these blokes. Coldplay.
Yeah, Coldplay
That's
worked
pretty big, man. So as you can see, man.
You've got all the pictures, man.
Yeah, so we got up. Hey, I've been like following you. I've been like
Yeah, a bit of
seeing where you're
research,
going,
yeah?
a bit of research. So
Research
you're working
or
with the big.
stalking?
You're working with the big stars. You DJ.
Yeah, I've been a DJ. Well, I was a DJ for over 25 years.
Wow.
I did a couple of those old nightclubs in Melbourne. back in
Yeah,
the days.
the old days, billboards, Bombay Club. Did you ever do
Nah,
Bombay?
Bombay. No, I was a bit too young for that.
Oh yeah,
Were you a
that was my
billboards
first
DJ?
big nightclub. Bombay.
Billboards? No, I did.
Bombay Closh Club.
I did Silvers.
Silvers?
Marquee Club.
Marquee, yes. Went to all that.
Metro, Racket
Oh,
Club.
Metro.
Metro.
Isn't that where didn't everyone go to Metro?
Yeah, the Metro.
Is Metro one of the big
Yeah,
ones?
yeah, that was
Lazars.
Lazars, that was a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one. Old days, yeah.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah,
old
guys,
days.
yeah,
that
we're,
was-
we're here too,
He's
yeah.
getting a bit of a...
He's getting excited.
Oh, he's getting
He's
excited.
remembering the
Look at
times
him,
back
look at
then.
him, look at him,
Far
look at
out.
him. Have a look at him.
Oh, shit. Far out.
That's when I was
Wait,
at my.
no, whoa,
That was
relax.
at my best, mate. That was when I was at my best, mate. Had the hair, mate, the skinny
You
jeans.
had that
man.
shirt there with the big
Oh yeah.
collars?
Mate, I did all right. Don't you worry about that. Hey, listen, there was another big star
Yes.
that's been in the news. Let's have a look at this big star.
Who's this? Oh!
Yes, my buddy, yes.
So you met Big Will. In actual fact,
I've worked with him.
Have you? I've actually got a video. Look, I spoke to one of your blokes. They sent me a video of when you actually first met Will.
Okay, let's have a
Look at
look.
this one.
Oh no!
Straight into it. Is that what he did? He just walked up and straight
He's,
into it.
he's actually, it's really not his character. He's such a lovely guy.
No, he's a beautiful.
Well, that night it was.
He's a beautiful person.
Well, we know
What's your thoughts?
What's your thoughts?
No, we won't, because they'll take me off air what I think about it. But anyway, I think it was a bit of a disgrace that he went out there and did what he did. All right, those.
Look, if you're going to do it, at least give him a bit of a...
Well, I'll give you one thing, that if he's going to do it, you punch. You don't slap. I'm telling you, the slap is almost worse than spitting at someone if you slap someone across the face.
But jumper punch, he could have done.
He should have done, I'm telling you, be a man and punch him.
It's a bit of an insult, isn't it?
Yeah, I reckon it's an insult. The slap is worse.
Yeah,
If he's going to do it, you
should have decked him.
He should have decked him. But anyway, I
was,
won't talk about that. So you worked.
Yeah, I have a song with him. We've made a song for
Yeah.
him. We haven't released it yet.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah,
And
so,
it might be a good time to release it.
I reckon. Wow, he's
That was the top.
gonna need the job. I'm telling you, he's gonna need some
a
work.
hit.
I love it. I know where that goes. That's fucking sick.
That's terrible.
That is a hit. Well, we laughed, so that's all that really matters. That really matters. Anyway, listen. Well, it's great to have you on. We're going to do
really
some stuff.
happy
Thank
to
you.
be on.
Thank
And
you.
you work a little bit with the mind, hypnosis and all that.
Yeah. So I've done entertainment business
Yeah.
for like about 20 odd years working with those celebrities.
One of these.
And the last 5 to 6 years I've been doing mental coaching.
Nice.
So hypnosis, mental coaching, what we call NLP, which stands for Neuro-Linguistic Programming.
Nice.
So I help people with removing fears, baggage, removing
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah, cool.
And these two guys we'll do a little bit later. If you're down,
All right.
Wait,
maybe
wait.
even you, Rocco. Well, if
maybe
you're
I'm-
down, you know, I might even try to put the 3 of you to sleep.
You try. You can try.
Gonna shape us strong. Gonna
But
shape us.
you are.
It's
So
not about
later
being
on,
strong. It's not about being strong.
later on, we're gonna try to hypnotise a few
Yeah,
of
we've
us.
got the pendulum. You got the pendulum?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just checking.
We're gonna. So stay tuned, because later on there might be some fireworks happening here.
So we've got some of those happening. Yeah, the boys are ready.
Yeah.
So they've carried that
The
with
crystals are there. They're out. We've got the crystals carried. I love this one.
Ella Jerry.
The crystals.
Straight for Tezza.
The crystals.
I love it.
them. All right, cool.
So perfect. Hey, listen. While we're here, we'll go straight into
Sponsors? Melbourne Coffee
How is it?
Roasting Co.
I actually saw.
Let me smell it again.
Smell it. Suck it up. So suck it.
Smells like victory.
Love the smell. Let me have a taste.
How do they smell?
Smells like victory,
This could be the
doesn't
new
it?
thing.
Everyone loves it on brand.
Hey, this could be
Yeah, no COVID.
this could be the new thing.
Oh yeah, forget about that.
Health and safety protocols.
It's sick, isn't it? I actually saw Brendan at the footy today.
Brendan.
Oh, I've got Melbourne copyrights.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah,
Oh,
every
really?
lap of it. He
How
was
is he?
sitting like, he was doing really good. So I saw him today. The other one, of course, is
Marino Brothers.
Oh,
Marino
Bros.
Bros.
Nice.
Look,
they are. Look,
Best fruit and
hey,
veg.
listen,
Bang.
in
listen.
Vic, or maybe in the country.
Their prices are the best.
They are.
I accidentally
Yeah.
walked into like another one,
Yeah.
right? And I can't believe, right, the prices of bananas.
Just when you think, it's $5.99 for bananas.
She is a banana.
She is a banana. Imagine that. Anyway, that's not happening at Marino Brothers. I'll tell you now, mate.
What
You
is
do
that
know-
in the bag? It's a cucumber.
I don't know, man. That does not look like a cucumber to me, mate.
Something strange going on there.
Far out.
And everybody, let's get onto our YouTube channel now.
Yes.
We did well.
Are
We've got
we up to 200
we're
subscribers?
200.
Yeah.
Bang,
So, yeah.
bang,
Bang.
So we want everyone to go over right now because there's some big and there's a massive interview today. You're not going to want to miss that
Now,
one.
if you don't subscribe right now, Rash is going to hypnotise you to subscribe.
Give me that.
Yeah.
Here's what we're gonna do. on the cuff, right?
Let's go.
So what I want you to do is. No, I'm serious.
But look
Right?
at this.
Viewers, please look at this. And just notice how the circle is moving closer and closer and it's turning. And in a moment, and only in a moment, you will press subscribe, share, like to
The jumper punch and be in
to win those prizes.
to be the prize of the Buzz poster,
Bang.
merchandise, bang. So get in there and do it.
you.
And yeah, just make sure you subscribe because it really does help us a lot.
Okay, don't worry about it. It's okay.
He's already gone.
He's gone.
He's done.
He's done.
He's done.
Like a dinner.
All right.
I'm still here.
For now.
All right, so everyone get on there.
Going
And
to another
also,
dimension.
if you can't watch it like at home and that, and you're driving to work,
Driving to work.
what do you?
What a
Spotify.
Spotify.
Go on Blue
Go on
Abroad.
Spotify.
Hey, you go on Spotify,
Type in Blue Abroad.
Blue Abroad, or yeah, type in Blue Abroad. We're on Blue Abroad, and you'll catch the jumper
Bang.
bunch on there.
Yep, type in Blue Broad or type in the jumper punch and we'll be there.
Hey, listen,
We will
it
be
was
there.
100%. It was a big game today.
It was.
Twas a big game.
let's-
Twas a big game.
Let's have a look at after the game. Let's have a look at this. Hey,
The boys.
they were pretty happy with the win. Yeah, well. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, they're up and about.
How's that, mate? They're up and about. But not only them, the world is up and about.
The world.
Yes.
Well, it is Blue Abroad.
I got this. I got this today.
Practice celebrating in Italy. Siesta.
Naples.
They've lost it.
Hold on. Rome. Here we go.
Incredible!
I got Milan. Where's Milan?
You can't film They were excited. They were
I think they were
excited.
inspired by me last week. They go, well,
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, man. We're going around the world. The other, well, I got a word that your family is having a bit of a party.
my family.
Yeah.
It's Ramadan.
No, this is after Ramadan.
All right. Cool.
After
In
the
night.
win.
No, they can in the
Yeah.
night.
It
they'll-
was
In the night. In the night.
It was
When
at
the sun is set.
6:18.
Oh, sunset.
really?
Yeah, it was at sunset.
After.
That's it.
Let's have a look. Look at him. Look at him. Who's that? He's pretty happy with himself.
It's Alibaba. With the belly dancers going and everything.
Look at this. Look at the pipes, man. He's having a good time. He's really know how to party, huh?
Oh, we do.
Yeah, mate.
I'm surprised the double wasn't out as well.
Double.
Hey. I was following you around today.
Really?
Yeah, we got a camera to follow you around. We saw you as you were coming to the studio. We actually got some pictures of you.
Okay, let's have a look. Well, you know the battery didn't work.
Wow, that is true.
That's
That is
true.
true. That is true.
I had to come in. Had to come in.
He had a flat battery, and he had to take the camel.
It's a true story, by the way.
Did you leave a light on or something? Or whatever?
I don't know. But Rocco had to pick me up
I had to pick him
The
up
bloke
after
said
the camel.
after the camel. He couldn't even ride the camel.
camel threw him off.
Yeah, nah. Listen, hey, listen, big show. What number?
29.
29, mate. 29. This is getting big, mate. So the first person we're going to talk about is Alan Greenshields.
Who? Oh, this is one of your investigative
Well, listen to
players,
this.
isn't
He
it?
played from
One
47 to 49. He played 16 games, 2 goals. Premiership player in 47.
It's a slick hair, dude.
Is that the bloodbath?
No, 45 was a bloodbath.
Okay.
He was remembered as the unfortunate player. Unfortunate.
On a flag.
Right. Who didn't get a run in the Carlton's dramatic 47 grand final. His nickname was Splinter. Because in his debut year, he was named on the bench 10 out of 13 games.
Shit.
He was selected as Carlton's 20th man for the 47th grand final. But in those days, before interchange, right, were allowed, reserves were a permanent replacement and not always used. So once one player went off, you came on and that was it.
It's like soccer. It was like soccer
Yeah.
or football.
Yeah. And he never got onto the ground.
That's
But he's the
why his name was
47
Splinter.
premiership. Yeah, he's a 47 premiership player. So
Part
there
of
you
the
go.
squad.
That's it. He's a
Hall of
winner.
Famer too.
He's a
Part
winner.
of the squad.
Hall of Famer.
He's a
Hall of
winner.
Famer.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is he Hall of Fame? No.
Oh, no, he's not a Hall of
He's the
Famer.
jumper punch Hall of Fame.
He's a jumper punch Hall of Famer. Come on, man. He's a premiership player.
He played as much as us.
Yeah, he did play. He played. He's got as many premierships as us.
Well, he does.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hey, listen to this. Look at this bloke here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ah, who's this bloke?
Simon Beaumont.
95 to 03, 152 games, 89 goals. He was pick 18 in the 93 draft.
Now, did he kick? How many
Right.
goals did he kick against
So,
Collingwood?
Eight in the
he
first
kicked
half.
8 and a half. He kicked 8 and a half and then kick one after that, right? And
Sounds like today's game.
his first game, yeah, it was.
Sounds like today's game.
His
Full of
first,
jokes today.
his first, yeah, we are full of it today. In the first game, his first game was in round 10, 1995, right? That game there was against Hawthorn,
Right.
right? And it was after we lost our 2 games against Sydney and St Kilda, and we put all the bets on and we bought houses.
I was just going to say, you do know the story about
Yeah.
those 2
So,
games. Yeah,
and then he came in round 10 and we won by 102 points against things. So that was a good introduction. First goal in his first kick of AFL football.
Isn't that a great stat?
Yeah.
I love that stat.
Love that.
There's only very few.
I think
Yeah,
Matthew
there's
Cruiser. I reckon Matthew
even though you
Cruiser
hear
might
about
have
it a
done
lot,
Yeah.
Nah, I reckon Matthew Cruiser might have done.
Yeah.
I think he
done that
was
as well.
too.
He did.
I reckon he might have. Yeah.
So I couldn't show the 8 goals, but we do remember him for this.
Wanted to transfer it, decided against it. Kicks the ball back towards the outer side.
He was doing the Toby Green before Toby Green.
He meant the Toby
Did he
Green.
get any? Did he get any?
They wouldn't have got a
Nothing.
week.
Nothing.
Play
Actually,
on, off you go.
nah, the St Kilda player got 50 against him for putting his face in the way of the kick. Hey, this is some other great players with the 29. Have a look at this bloke. 19 games, 4 goals. Who's this?
Cameron Paulson.
Paulson. Oh, God. Oh, shit.
How many
Hey.
games?
19 games.
Very
I
fortunate.
look,
I
don't want, but like,
Nah.
I've
Shit.
never seen a guy
It is
take to.
shit.
I've never seen a look. With all due respect, I've
Shit.
never seen a guy take to the football field and be a ghost
Yeah,
for pretty much every game he played.
How many goals a kick? 4.
yeah. So what do you think about him?
Well, it's a small forward. He wasn't doing his fucking job.
Yeah.
He was shit.
Shit.
Yeah.
All right, so now we have special guest, Cam Paulson.
He
Nah.
was still shit.
Hey, how about this bloke? He also played 19 games for Carlton, Simon Midden-Connell.
Oh, yeah, I remember him.
80s.
19 goals, 19 games, 50 goals. Now, he had 4 clubs, Carlton, Sydney, Hawthorn, Footscray.
Far out.
At Sydney, he kicked 168 goals in 46 games at an average of 3.68. He was
The
no...
actual AFL.
Yeah, in the AFL.
Really?
You know, Fev is only 3.1, so is Franklin.
Yeah, well, he did play like 8,000
No, I know.
games.
I know, but at that time, I'm telling you, the bloke could kick goals.
Yeah.
But then he was
good.
part of the trade to get one particular player
Greg
over.
Williams.
Diesel.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that worked out all
The
right.
rest is history.
I think that worked out all right. What do you reckon?
Absolutely.
All right.
I
All right.
think we might have just won.
Nah, we won that one. Yeah, definitely.
Is that 92?
92, yeah. He came over in 92, I think, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, 92, yeah.
Yeah. Greg Cameron, 92.
But
Shout
the
out to
best.
Diesel if you're watching.
Nah, Diesel, that's it. The best. Hey? Who was it?
Peter.
Peter.
Peter Scotland.
Hey, Peter
on,
Scotland from Scotland Enterprise.
Bang.
The sign. Bang.
Providing us with the goods.
You can see the thing underneath. Go and see him. He is the genius. And with Heat Scotland, 04 to 14, 215 games for Carlton, 69 goals, great goals. And yeah, how about I stop talking shit and we go straight to the interview.
A great man.
And here he is, Mr. Heat Scotland. How are you, mate?
I'm fantastic. Thanks for having me, boys.
Thanks for
All right, so this
Thanks for having
is...
me.
Nah, man, this is episode 29 of the Jumper Punch, eh?
Yes.
So what do? We get the best. Hey, 29, mate. Let's just get some stats here. 265 overall, but 215 for the main team. Carlton, yeah? And you kicked 81 goals and, yeah, you kicked 81 goals overall. I think you kicked about 68 for Carlton, yeah?
I'm not sure exactly.
Nah, you
That's all
did.
that matters.
That's all that matters. No. So you're originally from Bacchus Marsh, is it Darley?
Yes, or near there.
Yeah.
Yeah, played footy and went to school in Darley, but I was actually, I grew up in a town called Blackwood. And my mum was there, my father was in Sunshine, so spent time between both places, but Blackwood's a small town, only about 120, 130 people.
Were you the
in
best
town,
player?
I reckon I was the only kid. We had a pub and a milk bar. I love it. Trees and
I
wildlife.
love it, yeah. So you played there, you always played footy or was there another sport?
I always loved footy. Family football people, so my dad's side all played football. Stepfather and my brothers on my mum's side all played football. So we grew up loving footy, very passionate about football. So it was always just football.
Yeah, 100. Before we go to Paul, who'd you used to follow?
I often laugh because I used to break for the Bulldogs, and the two teams I did not like as a kid were Collingwood and Carlton. I was a mad Bulldog supporter. Dougie Hawkins was my idol. And Collingwood and Carlton I disliked, and funny enough, played them both. So. Yes, the other way. Can't stand a doggy, so.
Well, that's it. And you idolised Dougie, mate. Good footballer.
No, he's a superstar.
Superstar. Yeah, cool.
Now, I think the thing that I picked up, well, this before we get on to the most important thing.
Of course, there's a few
most
important things.
But left and right foot, is that something that you just taught yourself to do, or was this something that just come naturally? Because that was the first thing I always noticed when you played footy.
No, I don't think it came naturally. It was something I was pushed from coaches and family members to make sure that I was using both sides of my body as I was developing as a kid. And as I said, with idols like Doug Hawkins, who were elite on both sides of the body, I wanted to be like him, so I was idolising him, trying to mimic him and use my left side as often as I could. But it was just, it's like anything, skills to learn trade, and it was just making sure if I kicked the ball on the right 5 times, I'd kick it on the left 5 times. And I just sort of got fixated on that for a period of time as a junior, and tried to make sure I balanced it out, evened out with both left and right in terms of quantities of kicks, and in the end I sort of started feeling more comfortable kicking on the left than the right. So it was just repetition and many times kicking the football.
Now I want to get a highlight up. There was that, I don't know if you would remember that game against Essendon in round 3, 2007, when we were down
So
by
Fed kicked 8, we come back by 40 points.
There was a passage of play, I'll never forget it as long as I live. I was on the southern stand wing, right behind it, and you were scorching up, as Tim Lane said to quote him, you were scorching up the southern stand wing, and you hit this left foot pass, lace out to Fev, and I just looked at him. How the hell do you to be at full tilt on your opposite foot to hit him on the tip was just, and you can see it here, like it's just unbelievable. It's just an incredible pass. So.
I might have flipped that one.
Please
put it up there.
Yeah,
then I can go to my kids and say, look at YouTube. Look at
And they remember it.
And the last one is, this is my personal favourite, the photo of you and I. You probably don't remember it.
Oh, have a look at this.
This is fantastic. I've still got a full head of hair.
Good, mate.
You can see it's starting to, the stress of following Carlton starting to wear away.
Yeah, they got me a bit.
We go to the same bar.
Got me a lot earlier than everyone.
Memories. That was at Stereosonic, by the way. Stereosonic. Avicii was playing their golf.
Avicii?
I'll never forget.
I like that.
Never forget as long as I live.
Is he still alive?
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I think we were allowed out that day.
You were.
Yeah, who knows? That was years. I know. It's been going on for years.
I know that Fed wasn't there.
Hey. All right, everyone. How's that man, the heather? We both did that interview. How good of a bloke is he?
Got there for this one. I was super excited for this. I didn't want to miss this one.
How good was he?
Great. Oh, what a good bloke.
Yeah.
What a great bloke.
He was great, man. He was.
So, I love. You know what? I mean, I think it's not like when you go and meet these footballers and players and all that. You think, you don't want them to think of me as like a nuff fan and all
Exactly.
that. Exactly. But they've all been so respectful to what we're doing, and I love the fact that he was so open with everything really about his career and about family and what he was doing outside of football too now. So
100%, man.
And he's still a mad Carlton
100%, man. He's a
awesome.
Mad Carlton supporter. He knew, well, naturally, like he's keeping up with the game.
Yeah.
Because he was talking to us like he knew exactly what was going on, and he actually was. Because we did this interview like before the season started, right? And he was very confident with the side.
He was, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I think we all kind of
a
were
little
to a
bit.
certain point, but it's nice
As I
to get
said-
that. It's nice to get that.
Reassurance.
Yeah, reassurance
From him.
from a guy like
He
him.
saw it, yeah. You know the best part about that interview? How you had to chuck in the photo of you and him. You see that? How good were you? How old were you there? Like 12, 13? Like
That was when we were at Stereosonic. Remember what we were like 18,
18, yeah.
18. Had the
You-
VIP tickets.
You both had hair in that photo.
He was
right?
flying.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like actual
Yeah.
flying.
So when you, yeah, he was. The boy, mate.
Nah,
By the way, this baklava is very nice. Just
Nice.
sweet.
very
It's
nice.
called baklava, but what do you call it?
We call it batlewi.
Batlewi. Batlewi.
How do you say it?
Batlewi.
Batlewi.
Batlewi. Perfect. Hey, listen.
All right, well, we did have a game.
No, let's get back to. Can we just have a look at what's happening in the Rash High household here?
Okay. Is that a rash there?
That's Rash.
Yes.
Is this when the snakes come out?
That was him before. That was him when Tig was doing the press conference.
Yeah. Trying to hypnotise
And don't forget as well the Heath Scotland interview.
Yes, you can find
Make
it
sure
on the
it's on the Jumper Punch page.
100%. So
On
get
the
on there,
YouTube.
subscribe,
interview.
and watch it. I'm telling you, you're not going to miss it because he says, or as always, some very interesting things, especially moving from Collingwood to Carlton and the whole Malthouse thing. You know what I mean? So he's got his thoughts on that. So yeah, so definitely catch up to that. Yeah.
All I'll say is with that is what you think actually was happening. Your suspicions were probably proved correct. I think.
100%, man. I agree with that Malthouse. Well, we're gonna quickly with that Malthouse and all that. Everyone's got their suspicions. I'm telling you, you're all right. You're all right. It was the worst move ever. It was, man. It was the worst move. And anyone that tries to deny, it's not that he was a bad coach and it wasn't that
It was at
and
the
all
end.
that.
He
It was
was a
at
bit
the end of the
long in the
day.
tooth,
It was
yeah.
all done for the wrong reasons, and it was the wrong move to do at the time. You know what I mean? So that's all.
Oh, well.
So anyway,
It's done now.
so there was a game.
There was a game.
All right, guys, so we did come to this game. Carlton win. 11-8-74 to Hawthorn, 11-7-73.
By the skin of our teeth.
Sauce 3, McKay 2, Kerno, Cribbs, Durden and Owies all kicked 1. Just quickly, right? I always do this. I've been doing this. So we're going to go through the beasts through the middle.
Yep.
Cribbs 31-1, Walsh 32-0. We didn't kick many goals, the midfield. Kennedy 30-0, Hewitt 28, Chera 23, and the Doc, which I consider part of the champions there, another 33 disposals. Mate, the midfield is flying, even though we had a few problems there. We kicked 7-1 in the first, and then we kicked 4-7 in the last 3 quarters, just so we set this up. But we got the 4 points, man. We got the 4 points.
What do you think, Rash?
My sentiments are very similar to Mars. I think it was very average.
Very average? Cool.
Well, at least at the end they showed some fight.
Yeah.
But after the first quarter, I thought we'd win by 10 goals.
Yeah.
It looked that way, didn't it?
Yeah.
For a certain period.
Complete control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we've been doing that for years, so you would expect it this time too.
Everybody's like, no,
I'm telling you, of course you would expect us to win by 10 goals. Because we are an established side.
It's not that, but the way they were playing, they should have continued on. But they
Just
lost.
like they did last week and the week before.
I think it was.
When have they ever done that?
Well, we usually can
you
beat
eventually
up
got
on,
it to it.
Fremantle.
No, I know eventually we got to.
Yeah, Fremantle.
Yeah, and we
Last
fucked it
year.
up again.
Yeah, I know that, but like at least we kind of went
Yeah.
on.
But that's the only one you can really remember.
I think
we
sort
beat
of
10 goals. Fremantle was.
47.
47.
whatever it was, yeah.
And we'll probably that at one stage, and we
Should've
felt,
won,
we should have won. We can't do that. I'm telling you, we're not used to it yet, and we've got to develop as a side. But anyway, we'll discuss all this. I like this. I like how everyone looks at it differently. We're all there. I thought it was a good win at the end of the day. I thought it was a really good win at the end of the day, and I thought we did well in that last 7-8 minutes to hold them up and that. Yeah, there's problems, but I'm telling you, it'll take us 6 months before we're outside the side.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think for me, the big thing after quarter time was that we just kept getting sucked into their trap.
Yep.
They clammed up the corridor,
Yep.
and we could I was so disappointed in our small forwards after quarter time.
Well,
I was zipping and buzzing around with all the ground ball gets in the first quarter, and then after.
How good was
quarter
Durden
time-
in that first quarter, man?
I
He was
think-
everywhere.
I don't know why this happened. I don't know why this happened, but discussing this after the game with Pommy and stuff, and the transition, it was like we were shitting ourselves
Yep.
with the Hawks
Yep.
transition,
Yep.
and it's like, oh crap, if they win a ground ball, as small forwards, we've got to hold back an extra 2, 3, 4, 5 metres because we want to be a little bit more defensive.
Yep.
Which I kind of understand.
We fell away from the structure completely, what we've been used to.
Wasn't it? Which was, I think that was more just mentally.
Yeah.
Whether or not that was coaches getting it wrong, potentially. Coaches
Maybe.
are going to get it wrong.
Of course.
But
you know what happens too, like I've noticed this in golf and all that, like you play golf and then you kind of like, you kind of change your grip and that and you play and then you're not playing well and you resort back to your old habits. It almost was like they went back there, they started kicking it long, they started like not lowering their eyes, and maybe that was just a panic of...
Went back to Teague.
Yeah, back to Teague because they've been so, you know...
It's so ingrained in the...
Ingrained in
old
it.
habits die hard. Yeah.
You know, but
It's
I
gonna
thought
take
they,
ages to
of
get
course,
out of
and
that
I thought, look, it took a bit of time, but at the end they kind of started getting it back, and they took control. Yeah. But you know what? Before we discuss all this, because I kind of forgotten a little bit about the game, right? Let's go into
Oh my God.
the Jedi.
Yeah, cut the ball! Cut the ball! Same shit every week!
You would have been.
Now, can I also say that we have reason to believe that was the reaction from the actors at the Academy Awards after Will Smith was announced as a winner. So,
Clap him off.
yeah, clap him off. Clap him off. Well,
You actually done this raw at the ground, didn't you?
I did, and I was driving while I was doing it too. So yeah, you'll see. Carlton v Hawthorn.
Might I just add, there was a tiny little bit of Kool-Aid in the first quarter. So
there should be.
that's happening, something's going on.
The reason why I'm late is WrestleMania. I want COVID lockdowns to return so there's no fucking traffic. Still stuck in traffic. I'm finding shortcuts here there. Fuck your flower power shit off. The flower garden, whatever the fuck shit it is in exhibition, piss that shit off. Multi-bridge is closed because of runs, piss that shit off too. Go and get fucked. There's pure ass pounding at the G and I'm missing it. Fucking Joe would have been all about it.
Joe would have been excited.
We got the car swap, boys. We got it. Order the Uber, Michael, you little gremlin. 2:45. So I've turned up at fucking 2:45. Now we're in the Uber. We've come for the celebrations. We're here. I got there about fucking like 5 minutes into the second quarter. That's the longest I've ever
That's the latest he's ever been.
sorry, the
We were, we were flying.
I know, and I would have been up and I would have been ripping chairs out of the hooks and everything. All right, we're in. Austrian sausage, Big Mark. Harry, ball, dickhead, run and chase on the wing.
Yeah, big.
Got some dead shit Hawthorn supporter behind us. Dead shit. Bruce with 2 quick ones, this little mutt. Williams, you weak prick. Fucking on the wing. He dropped the chest mark. 57 plays 29 here at the G. J-Sauce takes a slip mark. Sausage misses near side.
It's a good mark though.
That it was so I put it down as a good first half, 59-29. I didn't see shit. So 3/4 starts. Perfect start. Cripps to Chera and Charlie and misses wide. Charlie bang. O'Brien with a lovely pass. The way he kicked it straight to the fan. Beautiful pass. 10-6, 66.
We're flying again.
10-6, quick. Plays 4-5-29. Shit defending by Settersfield. And Lewis Young loses his man. Lewis goals. 66-35. Holding on Mackay, sorry. This bloke is a dead set fucking Christmas tree. He's like got Christmas ornaments, baubles are all hanging off him, mate. No free kick ever. Ever. Kill the contest, Wiedering. Ball out the back and they handball their way to goal. 66 plays 41. It's the start of the apple crumble.
It's on the rock.
Piss off, Mitch Lewis, you worm. Try putting a step on Wiedering. Ball, dickhead. Fucking Fisher. Go for goal, you little mutt. He passed it off to Mackay. Setterfield, 25 metre kick right over Walsh's head. Actual 25 metres. He put it right over his head. Turnover and Wingate, the cheek, gets a goal out the back.
Wingate.
66-40. I call him Wingate. Horrible going inside forward 50. At this stage, I'm like hyperventilating. 4:15. Setterfield, shit work rate. Big Mark, Lewis Young. Boyd spent it before he earned it, gone. Mitchell strips you and jams it on the boot and rams it home. 65 plays 55. The crumble, it's baking. Just not getting to the fall of the ball. Fuck off, umpire, you green dog. He was looking straight at Mackay. It was in the pocket.
Mark infringement.
Yeah.
How was that not a
Fuck.
He had
Sorry
a
for the
bad rap.
excessive language too, but I'm really not.
Nah.
The defensive transition has been absolutely shit.
sorry for the excessive language.
Morrison slams it on the boot out of thin air and goal, 66-61. Dead set crumbles. Gunster gets one out the back, 66-67, and the Hawks hit the front for the first time. Not working hard enough. This is teach shit. The crumble is back. Durden! Fucking toast. 67 each of 2. Silvani! 73!
Go!
Doherty, Big Mark.
Huge.
Went back with the flight. Huge mark.
Huge.
Yeah.
Fucking old Cripps, Hollywood football, you piece of shit. Doherty again. Gunster snaps around the body and goals. 74 plays 73. My shrink day is that tight. Walsh, massive kick. Like, he kicked it on the outside of the boot. He
he
actually
definitely
looked
meant it.
out there.
He definitely
he
meant
did.
it. He meant it. He meant it.
He did. He actually, he fucking meant it.
I said
Beautiful.
that too, yeah.
A minute to fucking go.
The minute ball comes up.
Fight, you assholes, fight. Herculean, wait a minute. Herculean. The mark.
Oh, back with the fly. He had to go.
What a mark.
he did,
Just
man.
had to go. What a mark, and the Blues prevail in a nail biter.
love
Mate.
That was a nail biter.
I don't want that shit again.
Nah.
It's going to happen again, but
No, it's going to happen.
out.
And seriously, I haven't felt anything like that for ages. I
But
was
did you
saying-
feel like we're going to win though? Still going to
Yes,
win? Yeah, me
yeah.
too. Me too. I still
And that was a
So did
difference.
I.
That was a
felt like we
difference.
always had a goal in us
I was actually pretty
to hold
calm.
on. Yeah.
I was pretty calm. I was going, no, just watch it. Because I saw them kind of getting it back together with the last
correct.
6 or 7 minutes. They were kind of controlling the ball.
I wasn't. Yeah, I was very. Yes, but I was very calm.
Yeah.
And when Silvani kicked the goal, I went berserk.
Yeah.
I was really at ease.
Yeah.
I think. You know what? And Bossy even said it, and I kept telling Mars during the game. I go, the problem. A couple of people behind us. I go, the issue's not in between the arcs. I go, we're winning the ball at the actual contest.
We're tough.
With our midfielders, yeah. But our ball use going inside forward 50
Yeah.
was deplorable.
Bad. And from that first quarter to the rest of the game, it was just like 2 different games, man.
It was that third, the last 3 quarters, or at least the second half, was a carbon copy of what Hawthorn tried to do to Port Adelaide.
That's what happened against the Bulldogs last week.
Port's midfield got on top, and they just kept sucking them in.
Yep.
How many times did Hawthorn hit us?
Off the halfback
Hey.
line.
Have the
We
back.
got sucked
Defensive
in.
transition.
Just small forwards, just not good enough.
There's always
sucked
3 on.
in.
No, but the thing is, they weren't there when the
That's what
ball
I'm
was
saying. I know,
there.
that's what I'm
They
saying.
weren't working hard
They
enough.
couldn't get to the
And
contact.
we could never hit up that short, like 60 to 70 metre kick. We were
Yeah.
always on the wing and bombing it in.
Yes.
Instead of 60, 70
Yes.
metres out and bombing it
Yes.
in. We were too far.
We were too
And
far,
the
man.
entries were too shallow.
And they were panicking. You could see, like, it just reverted back to the old habits almost.
I thought Hawthorn, played that beautifully.
We're going to forget, like, Hawthorn did well,
they played
mate.
really
Yeah,
well.
they did.
Yeah, they did really
I'm
well.
not taking anything away from them. I thought they were good today.
But we did well. I'm telling you, we've had this discussion, and I know you're saying it's one of the worst second halves and all that, but where we came from, I think that's a bloody great win, man. That is a great win, man.
It's good for the mental.
Oh,
state,
that's
100%.
huge,
I
man.
think it's good that there are supporters complaining about a win.
I understand that, but you've got to be a
You know
real...
what I mean?
Yeah.
It means that the standards are going
I think
up.
there was a win
Yeah.
like that last year where we were complaining. I don't know which game.
Adelaide?
It was. Yeah, it could have been the free
Yeah.
where we should have killed them. Like
Yeah.
we did.
Adelaide, or I think it was.
There are a few of them
But don't forget about this killing teams. We have to kill them. Why?
You've got to
Why?
earn respect, which is what Voss is saying.
100%, man. And we did what we had to do. Like, they were coming, and then eventually, like, the time had to come where we were going to kick 1 or 2 goals.
Well,
We
sometimes
had-
it doesn't. Seeing with Collingwood.
And listen, we gave ourselves plenty. Yes, we'll talk about that later. That was beautiful.
That was a fantastic game.
Well, look, I was thinking this is going to be happening to us, especially when they hit the front there.
Usually when that team hits the front, they haven't led all day in the last quarter.
Yeah,
they go on and win
that's
it.
right.
And we've done it twice. Where, actually, maybe 3 times. Where the first game against Richmond, we got those goals. Well, we're 20 points down. Bolton kicked that goal.
Yeah.
And then we piled them on. And
Yeah.
then Western Bulldogs, they kept kicking goals, but
No.
we kept countering
That's
back.
right.
Yeah.
And then we did it again with
Well, I think
with
we're
Silvani.
learning.
So-
We're
The
learning.
thing
man.
about being that far ahead at quarter time is that you've got more margin for error
course.
than what the opposition does. I mean, they're having to chase the game down.
Of
and
course.
They can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and they got there, and all you got to do is kick 1 to break their back, and then that's exactly what you do.
When Gunston got that answering goal after Silvani,
Yeah.
I thought we controlled the game really well.
Yeah.
And it was desperation stakes down the
I
back.
Also
loved.
one-on-one with Wadering where he had to get
Plowman had a
Plowman.
moment.
Plowman had
a moment.
Plowman. Good one-on-one.
We had some big. I'm telling you,
Newman,
those
there was a
last
Newman
2.
one as well.
Yeah,
Actually, Newman played pretty good.
Newman played really well. Really well. I'm telling you, those last 2-3 minutes, I think that's almost the best football we've played. Because the others is
Under pressure, yeah.
mate, the pressure to hold them. Mate. Like, and then we slowed it right down, like every contest was pressure, man. I was feeling every bump, and look, they fumbled a bit at the end, you know.
Well, that's going to happen.
happen.
Fatigue sets in.
And fuck, it's high stakes.
Yeah.
But they didn't stop.
No,
They didn't
and
stop.
they haven't. But they haven't all
They
year.
didn't
The
stop.
midfielders have been on it all
I
year,
don't
though.
think the players have ever stopped. Like it's last year it got to a point where it was just like
Yeah.
But I think now like people are going, oh, you know, but Russell hasn't got them feared and all that. Well, the problem was they had to, and I keep saying this, they had to make up for such an inept game plan and inept structures last year that they were knackered.
Yeah.
Knackered.
Yeah, of course.
You know, so, but I think the one thing, and this is his area, and I've been wanting to ask him this, is that do you see that there's some change upstairs with
Yeah,
the
I do
team?
see that.
What is it? Have you, like, is there something that you've seen
I've been watching some
on and off the field with the messaging?
Yeah, I have. Just with Voss saying you need to own it and create history and stuff. I've been watching some of the videos. So he's got him in a belief and he's galvanised them. I don't think they're there yet.
No.
But I think But I think that definitely there's a lot more belief.
They're going in the right direction.
For sure.
The way they're doing. And as I said, like they
And I
lost
think
their
we've got
way a bit.
tough, really tough midfield. Like
Yeah.
we've got probably the toughest.
Oh.
Add Stocker in there. Oh my God.
It's tough, man. It's tough. And you could see, like, they lost a few, they fumbled a bit in the middle and that, but they never stopped. Like,
They're resilient. They kept coming.
Yeah, they're
100%.
That's the difference this year. They're actually
They're
yeah.
resilient.
They're
keep
resilient,
going.
they keep on
Yeah,
going.
it's different. I keep saying it's like my buzzword. It's different.
It is different.
It's just different.
It is different.
That was last year, and they kicked that goal to go.
Would've lost by 3.
Would have lost by 4 goals. I'm not even joking.
I know.
What's our marketing line this year? You know, they know we're coming.
all of us,
Or is it all of us?
which is again that.
The same thing, wasn't it?
should we
last
think
year?
differently?
What'd you say?
Think different. You know, like
It's
Apple.
different. It should have been, it's different.
It's different.
Just Mars is different.
It's different.
Stop.
That's it, different. It is. Because it is completely
But I was
different.
impressed today in the last quarter when the way they stood up.
100%, man. And don't get me wrong, like, we're all upset. You
course
know,
you
what
are.
are you
You wanna win by
doing?
more every time.
What do you want
You
to
wanna
do?
be convicted, you
Why
know.
are you making those mistakes? But I'm telling you, Hawthorn put the pressure onto us. Man, and it was tough, you know. It was tough out there, man. You could see it was tough.
It was a gutsy win. It was a gutsy win, Rocco.
Fucking
It was a gutsy
It
win.
was.
You think
Shout out
Hawthorn
to
is
my
a
dad.
Habib's team?
Every time we win a
It's
game.
a Habib's team.
Yeah.
Your
Like
Habib. Explain what a Habib's mean.
No, Habib's like, you know, like it's not so good.
Yeah.
It's like Habibi team.
I don't think they're as good as like the top of
Maybe
the
the
ladder and all that,
personnel, like-
but they've
Are they
definitely
Habibs?
improved.
Yeah,
Their personalities
well
and
as a
their
team.
Sam
Very good.
Mitchell has got them.
yeah.
Humming.
He's
So that's not Habib's.
not at the moment. It's Habib's. Not
Okay.
at the moment.
No,
Not at the
no.
moment.
And
We,
look,
we've been a Habibi team for a long time.
we've been a Habibi team for a long time, and this is why I say like we should have smashed them. Why? We just
You
know what it
we've
is? I
done
think
it.
it's
First
this.
quarter, that's
Yeah,
why.
I know. I understand. You see that
Yeah,
in the
of course,
first
I know.
quarter,
But you
but
want to go on with it.
and we will.
We
I'm
will.
telling you,
I
I reckon
understand.
it's going to come where there's going to be points where we're going to start like fresh inside.
I also
But we
think
needed to win today.
I know. Of course.
Rocco, can I say, sorry.
No,
can I
go,
say-
go, 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 go.
I've been walking the last 2 weeks with the strap.
Yeah,
Right?
that's
Skinny
right.
jeans, staying alive t-shirt, whatever you want to
Yeah.
And I'm feeling confident.
Yeah.
Like anyone, Richmond supporters,
Yeah.
Bulldogs.
What's even when they ask you now, they go, "Who do you follow?" You go, "Carl."
Carlton,
Of
man.
course. But after today, it's put me back in my box. It's like, all right, we're good. We're not that good.
I don't reckon. I'm walking around even
You know what
more
it is?
confident.
It's the saying that I always love to use. It's never as good as it
Nah, of
seems.
course.
It's never as bad as it seems.
I reckon this is great, man. I reckon.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay,
I reckon.
Equilibrium.
Green
No,
suits,
the
yeah.
equilibrium.
Yeah.
Yeah. The communist.
I reckon.
Nothing's
Boss,
linear.
He's gonna like. He'll get them ready for next week, mate. He'll
Like,
make
having,
them.
like,
He'll
half
make
it-
them
Half
understand.
our backline was out as well.
And this is the other thing too. I mentioned
Sarkis
this.
fasting.
Out of the 6 backmen, right? 3
3, mate.
are gone,
How do you
mate.
do? If you like your thing, how do you do 3 when
like
you do
that.
3?
I got that.
No, I do that.
You do that.
I do that.
I'm that.
Oh yeah. See, my missus does that too.
Like that.
for some
Yeah.
reason.
3-0.
Friend, yeah. Yeah, we are.
Well,
I like
Well,
that.
since we're
Part of
talking
the
about-
Illuminati.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
keep that a little bit hush
Yeah,
hush.
yeah, that's it. No, listen, man. I'm I'm stoked. I
Happy
reckon
with the win, mate. You just
I'm
got-
wrapped.
Even
I'm wrapped
Trump
the way
got
they-
100, it's still 4 points.
it's
so.
massive. Imagine you
Yeah.
lose that.
You know what? I think there's also a sentiment within our fan base as well, is that these mongrels have had us
yeah.
on the ropes for God knows how long, and you want to try and get one back on it.
Yeah.
But
Well, we
I think
got the
it'll
last
eventually come
two.
in time. Yeah, no, we
Even
have.
though they were close, you've got the last.
Yeah, they've been brutally ugly, those games, haven't they?
Yeah.
Last year's was
Last
ugly.
year it
this
was the
year's
Mackay at the right at the
Yeah,
end.
Mackay
the
with
long
the, with
bomb.
the massive
Yeah, the long
bomb.
bomb. What was it?
Una
Una
bomb. Shout out to what's his name as well. Fucking, we haven't seen it. Silvani.
Oh,
Come on.
I mean, I'm sure he's going to be in our vote.
I know, but
Yeah.
special shit,
Oh,
mate. He was
wow.
We
awesome.
said it last week, or you did especially.
I said it all of last year and the year before. People, nah. He only gets a game because of his name.
Nah, bullshit.
He only mate, just watch him play. Watch him.
I reckon what he does because of his name is extraordinary.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
To have that name on your back, your dad is
And
the
the number one
fullback
too.
of the century. Your grandfather is in the team of the century, right? With your dad, and then you're playing. I reckon that's worse. I'd rather be
A lot
unknown.
of pressure. A lot of
Yeah,
pressure.
that's true.
And I'm telling you,
Plays
man,
without the pressure, though, I think. Now he does.
I think he
I've
does.
already played with it maybe earlier in his career.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because you're
Maybe.
younger, you
Yeah,
know.
of course.
But now he's
of
more
I think
mature. He
he's
knows
earned-
his own game,
I
bro.
think he does. Yeah,
He knows his game now.
I love him.
Can I say one more thing, just with Silvani?
Yeah,
Today I was watching, usually, you know when he shoots from goal like 40 metres, you go, he probably is going to miss that one.
yeah,
Today he was getting it.
yeah.
There's a
But last
difference
week
this
he
year.
got him too.
That's what I'm saying, but the difference is this year,
Yeah.
where last year we'd miss a couple of those
Yeah.
shots.
Yes.
He's
This
getting
year we're
them.
getting them.
Yeah, and even I think it was the last week or the week before, he hit the post twice.
And then he went the third time.
Yeah,
and
but
he nailed it.
even the
Same
ones that he hit the
spot.
post were good kicks, man.
They're
They were
tough
nice.
shots. They're tough shots.
From the pocket.
Nah,
yeah.
mate, he's
Kicked
the
clutch
hardest.
goal
Stuff.
to get us
Yeah,
back
those
in
are
front. Jeez.
I was panicking when he was running. That was tough, man. Yeah, that bloke running behind you. He was running on the angle. He had to kick
Missed
it on
the
a bit of a
post by about
banana.
And he's got the Silvani run.
Yeah, with the legs.
But
No, he was-
what I-
yeah.
The banana legs.
Yeah,
He's got the banana leg.
What I love so much about him is his ability to hit up at the ball carrier.
Yeah.
And there's always, he's
that's
just
what he
such
is.
a,
Nonchalant.
I'm never worried when he's got ball in hand, ever.
Silk.
Never worried.
Silky. He's got time.
He's that third
One of those
leader.
players that have got time.
He's that
Like,
third
if there's
leader.
people who like, it's stand still, time stand still.
Mate,
Physical
the
player.
coaches just kept, and they kept saying, and you keep watching, and just watch what he does week in, week out, and it's eventually going to not turn, because it was never anything bad for him.
Listen to me.
It's a hard role to play.
Just had a bad patch of
You
form.
talk about
But
like,
it was a bad patch, just development.
yeah, of course, of course.
But as a kid, you can't play. You can't be a Walsh and play every
I know.
game.
Well, Walsh is-
Unreal. It's impossible.
Walsh is
it's
hard.
actually impossible.
It's impossible.
So-
Only Walsh can do that.
Yeah.
We didn't even notice him today, and he's got another 32 present, even
Good.
though he had a good. Oh yeah. Well, can I just give you a bit of a stat,
Yeah.
right? The last time,
3-0.
no,
No.
we won the grand final.
Oh God. Well, 3-0.
No.
No.
What?
Well, we were friends.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
we
were
were.
7-0.
Yeah.
No, we had a Silvani,
Okay.
a Williams, and a Mackay in the side.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah, interesting. I just want to say,
One of Rocco's specialties there.
I love it. I love it.
no,
Anyway, that was good. So
Right.
I'm pretty on top of the world, man. I'm ready for Gold Coast next week. Yeah, all of a sudden we win this next week, Gold Coast. Even though let's not take that for granted.
I'm
and that-
expecting a much improved
course.
performance. I want to see a
Yeah.
more. I want to see a more structured performance.
Start to
for
finish.
longer. I want
Start
to.
to finish.
Yeah, but it's play with a bit more purpose in what you're doing
Yeah.
with your ball movement and your setup around the forward
You
half.
think
Because
they're going to watch this and they're going to say like,
we had 64 inside 50s or whatever it might have been for only. I think we only got 19 scoring shots away from it, which
Yeah.
is a 30% of it. That's just not good enough.
nah.
That's just not good enough.
bad.
And
It's
but
bad.
the beauty about it is that it's not something where you can say, "Oh God, our year's done."
Yeah.
Nah. You just work on it.
Yeah, the other thing about the win today, right? I was saying to my son, I was going, last year or the year before, I don't know if we won by a really close game. Even though we won, we were satisfied that we'd won a game.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
Gold Coast game.
Anyway, I
0-2.
can't. You're just happy that you won a game.
Yeah.
Well, this time you were happy that you won an important game, free zip. It was a different feeling to that close win, you know what I mean? It meant a lot today. It meant a lot
Well,
today.
it's because of the position we're in at the moment. There's a
100%.
lot of momentum behind
Yeah.
us, and Look, I do still feel that there's going to be a moment in the season where our momentum is halted.
Oh,
Yeah, of
100%.
course.
And we
Yeah.
are going to have a
gonna
patch
happen.
where...
Just like in a game, it's going to happen in the
Yes,
season.
correct.
You'll lose 2 on the bounce, maybe.
Well,
Hopefully not,
well,
but, you know.
or
you'll
maybe
lose
it won't.
We're going to lose
Maybe-
to
Maybe it
Who
won't.
knows?
maybe it won't.
Maybe it,
North Melbourne.
maybe it won't.
It could be that like type of Melbourne year where
Yeah.
they had a couple of those games where they were
Yeah.
close and
Maybe it won't.
They got
I don't
over the
know.
line.
I
so
don't know.
And
Who knows? You
Anyway,
don't know what's going to happen
this will
tomorrow.
be huge.
Let alone next week. So
100%, man. So take the 4 points.
I'll take it.
Just
Fucking
like,
oath.
for example, today we got those 7 goals. It gave us a little bit of leverage for the end of the game, you know. Same here. You get the early wins. And like with this COVID and that, you don't know what's going to happen at the end of the year. Like
bank,
you think
bank.
about every week. I don't know about week 1, but week 2 and 3, man, we've lost players, important players, and we've come through. You know,
How well have we dealt with it?
100%. 100%.
Even though they don't have the best forward line, still experienced forward line.
Yeah.
Who's this? Hawthorn.
Hawthorn.
You know,
They
they
bruised
got
them.
Bruce, they got Gunston. They had
Yeah.
a Wingate as a
Yeah.
Wingard. Yeah. You know, so they're still, you know, with the backline that we had there. I know we still had some key pillars, but
Yeah.
far
They set
out.
up really well. They
Yeah.
set up smartly against us
Yeah.
after quarter time.
They played well.
Yeah,
I'm
we just
telling
got
you, that was
sucked in on
smart.
the way.
Mitchell's
Yeah, yeah.
Mitchell's got them
Very
humming a
highly
little.
touted, obviously. So.
Yeah, 100%. All right.
It's exciting.
Hey,
It's exciting.
I'm excited.
Yep.
I was excited. I was kind of shaking at the end of the win. I was sitting there and I was like, it got me pumped,
Also,
man.
and I did say on the fan camps, big effort by the 66,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
The
That's great, man.
66,317.
Yeah, they did.
That's good. We told them to come out and they came out and that was good.
A little bit plastic. It's
No, just
alright.
check it.
Some didn't know the words. That's right, sorry.
They're going to jump on the bandwagon.
That's all right. I jump on it. I want 100,000.
I want 100,000.
Yeah.
I want
Maybe
100,000.
grand final.
I'm telling you, a couple more wins like that, and then we come up against some of these Collingwoods and Essendons and that. And then
Don't start getting ahead and look. That's the cardinal
Next week.
sin
Next
of
week.
being a football
No, what I'm
fan.
saying is a couple
Cardinals
more wins,
sin.
and
I know,
then you're coming up against these sides. You watch the 80, 90,000 bill.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
It won't
That's
be-
what I meant. Not
it
that
won't
we're going to
be
win.
30, 40,000
Yeah,
of
yeah,
yesteryears.
yeah. So you watch. Well, because Hawthorn 6, I think that's a great effort
Yeah.
against Hawthorn. It's
Where they
about
are
time.
too, so, yeah.
All right.
But,
We had some votes.
We do have some votes.
What we're going to do is we're going to start with the Rationator.
Yep, my votes.
Your votes.
I did give them to you before, but I think I put
You wanna
Wiedering.
you got your phone there? You
Well,
want
You want to look at them?
to have a look?
Yeah,
Have a look. There you go. Here we
Yeah,
go.
but I did
Read-
tell you before, and this is my little nephew, Musa. He helped me with this today.
All right, tell
we-
him.
Shout out.
shout out to Musa.
Shout out to Musa.
Okay, so Wiedering 5,
Nice.
4 sausage,
Yep.
3. I gave 3 to Kerno.
Okay.
Debatable, but
Okay,
I
yeah,
like
yeah.
it.
Important that first
Doc, I
half.
said 2, and then Cripps, I give Cripps a 1.
Yeah.
I like it. Different.
Different,
Buzzword.
but the same.
Yeah.
Different.
I
Same,
like
same,
it.
but different.
There we go.
I can go, or I'll go this time.
I'll go. I'll leave it till last. I'll go.
All right, you go.
So I went 5 Doherty.
Yeah.
Awesome performance. 4 to Silvani.
Yep.
3 to Wiedering, just purely because of that. What he did to Guns in the first 3 quarters.
I killed
Towed him.
And then obviously he got his 2 goals, but then that spoiled and all the marks at the end.
That mark at the end.
Oh,
He did twice.
That-
Twice he did it.
Yeah, but that last mark,
Back with the fly.
that was huge.
Enormous.
2 to Walsh, I thought, mate,
Yeah.
in the last quarter and the third quarter, and then 1 to Hewitt. I thought
Yeah.
he was tackling all
Yep.
day. So
Nice.
Very good. Very good.
Let's go.
go Paul.
5 to Silvani, 4
Yeah.
to Doherty, 3 to Hewitt, 2 to Cripps, and 1 to Jacob Wiedering.
Yeah, nice. Well, I went 5 to Sauce, I think. Especially with that winning goal. Doc, I mean,
Phenomenal.
have you seen?
how he's come back. Like he shouldn't.
I had-
Let's be honest. He shouldn't be playing AFL.
That's
footy.
true.
He shouldn't be.
No. I should
Fucking
not be
unreal.
having any comments on this because I didn't give him any fucking chance coming back. I didn't give Walsh any chance coming
As long
back.
as he did, that's all that
It's
matters.
unbelievable. I gave 3 to Walsh, talking about him, man. Again, unseen. Like, he was there, but you really didn't notice him. And then in the last quarter, Hewitt, I thought, was tough.
In and under. Yeah, just
Mate,
dirty.
what a pickup. And Wheats 1. So anyway, they could have all been all over. They could have been. Wheats could have got 5.
Yeah.
They could have all done it. But as I said, that last marker was.
Yeah,
That saved
spectacular. They just had to go.
100%.
That's what you need.
He had to
Yeah.
go.
Reckon Kennedy played okay too.
Kennedy was.
Oh, Kennedy was huge too.
I thought
There's a lot of
played a
players.
good game as well. I like that Brian's game.
O'Brien, yeah, he got another 19
You,
possessions.
you said before the start of the show, Pitane.
Pitane, he got 6 clearances.
O'Brien.
All right.
Just saying.
He did. No, he did. Look, I have to admit, he said it from the St Kilda game, St Kilda practice match. He
You
said,
can only go one place. You can only go up.
Yeah, I know.
Or get delisted.
I know. That's right.
True.
So,
And you
No,
know
they
what?
play well.
And if
They
he
play
got the
good
listed,
football.
we wouldn't have heard nothing about it.
yeah, he's playing good football, so you've got to give him credit where
Nah,
credit's
but
due.
you
He's playing
credit
good
you
football.
100%. Man. Even
trying.
Setterfield.
Yeah, he played good. I think.
I think he started well,
Yeah.
and like the team, he fell away.
Yeah.
But I thought that first quarter and a half was like sensational by him, yeah?
Yeah.
So he's the leaderboard, and as you can see, Cribs is on top. Now I'm going to be honest, I don't know the other ones yet, but you can see it because I haven't worked it out yet.
That's
But
right, the
you
maths
see
is not
Cribber.
functioning on a Sunday night after a big win,
Come
mate.
on,
I don't
straight
blame
after
you.
the game,
That's
mate.
right, as long as
Straight
I can
after
see it,
the
we're all good.
game. That was superb. Hey, how's your family going? They still partying?
Yeah, of
Let's have a
course,
bit
don't
of a
you?
look.
Oh, the flies started now.
Where's the snake?
You don't have the snake. Do you have the
Snake,
snake?
what a snake with
I
the.
thought it was an Indian.
No.
Oh, it is you. Yeah, you're the Alibaba.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, you're right.
Mate, you say at a party.
All right.
We were just saying about the snake. You have the snake, do you?
Yeah, of
You
course.
train the snake.
Yeah.
Then what do you
The
do?
cobra. It's a cobra.
That's a cobra.
It's a cobra.
Yeah.
That's great.
How does that work?
Dances to the music.
How?
Can't tell you how.
It's all in the mind.
It's on the mind. You get the
mind.
mind.
Vibration, waves.
The vibration until the fucking bites. Until he spit. They spit, actually, don't they?
Yeah, they do, yeah.
They spit, man. They get you straight in the eye, too.
Yeah, they're like what's it called? They're like the wogs at the TAB when the horse is home.
Yeah.
I love it. Hey, listen. Next week,
We do have a game. Yes.
Gold Coast and Carlton. It is round 4. It's 4:10, so it's a late one at Metricon. And, yeah.
Well, somebody told me that I think someone's travelling up there, not just for the game, but
I heard that.
apparently he's calling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thinks he's a big name.
He's a big
now.
calling, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's going to call the
Hey,
AFL
what was
up
that?
there.
Nah, what's
It
going
was, just,
on?
there was
What's
a
going
little
on?
bit of a trance there. Were you a bit of a trance?
No, oh well, yeah, I probably will be. Soon. No, I've well, I did call the Collingwood Geelong
Yep.
VFL game on the weekend for the AFL website, which was great fun. Got some nice feedback there from that game too, which is great. And I've put my hand up to travel up to the Gold Coast, or to be confirmed, but it should be.
What do they
call
What do they call it?
Metricon Stadium.
No, what do they call it? Junket.
A junket. Oh,
it
a
a
junket.
junket?
Junket. Yeah, junket up north. Yeah. A sojourn up north.
In a junket. Don't they call it like a junket trip? Where
Yeah, so a sojourn up north to Metricon Stadium to call the VFL game between the Gold Coast Suns and Carlton is going to be a curtain raiser to the
That's cool,
AFL
man.
game. So hopefully all goes well. I'll be calling on site at the ground. If not, I'm going to be there anyway. So
That's excellent.
I'll be travelling up.
Good
So
stuff, man.
yeah, the sunny state. Look out! I'm coming for you.
Look out, he's coming. So, what do you reckon?
Goals do you reckon that cockroach will kick?
Fucking 0. Because the Austrian sausage will hold him.
All right.
He'll hold him to. He'll
Next
bluff him.
week is when I'm expecting a thumping result.
Yeah.
That's what I want to
Good
see.
with-
But anyway, whatever.
Well, what
Well,
Thank the
all our
points
tips
again.
were stuff last
yeah.
week. You
Well,
were
we all
50.
said we're going to win, so
Yeah,
we're
I
all
know.
on it. So
Yeah, no, we're on it. Yeah,
I
except
said 55
you said
points.
55.
Tongue in cheek,
Hey,
man.
you know,
I said-
quarter time, I said to
like
myself, okay, you know, Mars picked 55 points. You know, you had 36, it was beautiful. I
Yeah.
had 26, 24.
It's looking good for a while.
No, I was so it's all good. So what about next week? You reckon? What are the tips for next week?
Carlton by 38.
38,
15.
15. You're close on.
I'm going to go Carlton by,
Here we go.
I don't know, 25.
Okay. Oh, okay.
55 point thumping,
55
mate.
point
They're going hard this week. They're coming back, mate.
Okay.
They're going to learn from them and say, I like it.
Okay.
I like
Nice.
it. 55 points. All right.
Walsh to kick 2 and have 35.
Eee.
BAG, who?
Cripps.
Cribs will come back.
Yep.
He's going to
He
learn.
wasn't bad today.
No, he wasn't bad. I thought he went back.
He wasn't as good as the other
He
two.
tried a little bit of
Hollywood.
yeah, he did a little bit of Will Smith's.
He had like 10 tackles.
Give him the
though.
scarf
He
for
was
mate.
at 10 tackles.
Yeah, no, 11. I think it was 11. Yeah, no, listen.
Kicked the goal too.
He kicked the goal and he missed the second one.
Yeah.
But I thought a couple of times he just went a bit too far. But that's all right, let
I
him
have a
do it.
smoker for you. I reckon Sard.
Okay.
Because he's got against
Oh,
his
he's coming back.
1 week rest.
I
and
like
is it a
it.
night game?
To freshen up.
It is a night.
Well,
no, it's a
it's
twilight.
twilight.
40.
It's okay, so he'll finish his
It's a
Ramadan.
Ramadan. He'll have something to eat at half time.
I like
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Beautiful.
I like it. You?
I already said. I said whilst 35
Walsh.
and 2.
Messed on.
Yeah, all right.
I like
No,
it.
I reckon one of the forwards. I'm going to say like,
Mackay.
yeah, I reckon
Take
Mackay.
hold of somebody.
I reckon Mackay
strangle
because he's going to
Collins.
hold him.
He's going to strangle Collins. He kicked 7 on
I
him.
reckon he'll. Yeah.
He got upset last time.
Who, Collins? He's a worm. He's shit. Yeah, he'll tell him. Yeah, I like it. He's shit. Yeah, good.
God.
He'll tell him. Good stuff.
Love it.
Bravo.
I love it. It's going to be like a thumping next week, man.
so.
I'm really pumped.
Adamo thinks it will be too.
Yeah, he's pumped.
Is he going up, Joey? Does anyone know if he's going up?
Sure.
He probably
Please
is.
come up, please.
What's his
please.
name?
Ah,
I want him there.
Is the lid still off with you?
Groucho Marx.
The lid was never on.
Yeah, he'll be up there.
Yeah, I think
Sure.
the lid was never on,
Hey,
Joey.
let's have a look because I reckon they're still partying up.
Oh, Lydia, that encyclopedia. Oh, Lydia, the champ of the world. She
All right, there he goes, man. He's still partying hard, man. They haven't stopped since last week, mate, with the dancing. All right, this is a big segment here. Rare of the reserves. Yeah. Hey, you looking mean there, mate.
Well,
You shaved and everything there, man. You're looking good, man. The rare of the reserves.
Yeah,
Tell us.
I haven't had a chance to go over and completely watch the game because they scheduled it. They scheduled it during our game,
Yeah, I know.
which is odd. But anyway, regardless, some names have popped up that I think are going to be
You were
pressing
telling me
their-
about this.
the
There's
old,
one I'm-
the old pressing their case for selection.
Yep, go.
there's
So-
one I'm really interested in. Yeah.
Beg your pardon?
There's one I'm really interested in that you told me about.
Okay.
So Carlton's VFL team is now on top of the table. 2-0. It's all looking roses at the moment, isn't it? So Carlton have done the double over the Hawks this weekend. They defeated the Box Hill Hawks 16-9-105 to 8-11-59. On top of the VFL table by percentage, obviously. But we've got some names here that have really popped up. Namely, Liam Stocker has returned. I believe he's had the 18 touches, but I think he would have been on restricted minutes. And, pardon me. And he, as far as I know, he's come back unscathed.
Good.
So I don't think there were any issues or anything out of the game. I haven't seen anything on
He
Twitter.
would have been perfect today, huh?
Oh,
He would have.
Johnny Stocker, bloody oath.
Another
Now
We'll take it easy.
the names I think that Carlton supporters are really looking out for. I know the two names that I've been looking out for in the reserves are Paddy Dow and Jesse Motlop. So Dow had 30 and 2 goals, so another great performance from
That's
him.
2
But
weeks in a row.
it is. So, but the other guy, he's a VFL listed player at the moment. I don't have him listed here, but I want to make mention of him again. Will Hayes he was the leading disposal getter on the ground again. So
The Footscray player?
yes. Now he's VFL listed with us at the moment, so he's not part of our Carlton. He's part of our COVID top up list or whatever it is.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
emergency stocks
Don't
we've
get him
got.
mid-year.
But if
They could pick him up mid-year,
we
right?
can pick him up mid-year because we've got a slot there. They might go a key position.
Yep.
But nothing wrong with what he's doing at the moment. He's
No.
been prolific
No, mid
in
doesn't
midfield. So
Oh, yeah.
very fit too. But Mr. Motlop, 4 goals and 19 touches.
Oh!
4
him in.
goals and 19
I
touches.
want him in.
We
I'd rather
reckon.
him than Jack Martin.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Well, at
They're
least
different players though.
Him over Fisher for that small forward spot.
Nah, I like
Yeah.
I would.
Oh, mate.
He's
This
looking at
week I was.
let him earn his keep.
No, let him earn his keep. But
got
look,
a-
he's doing everything
He has
right.
a thumping kick on him too.
He's doing everything right.
He's
number 3, huh?
He got the number
He's
3.
doing a lot of things right. There's, and
Keep going.
Him and Dow.
I like it.
I think the one thing too with Dow as well is that you know we keep saying we need depth, we need the whole squad to be playing good football at the moment. So I think what I've really liked from Dow is that he hasn't gone back to the twos and kicked up a fuss or put his feet up.
He hasn't done it for Trubisky either.
No, he's got.
Or
He's got
Lockie
yes.
O'Brien.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, Lockie O'Brien doesn't need to anymore.
No, but he did.
No, I know. Last year and the year before it was But Dow has been really impressive over the first fortnight of the VFL
He
season.
has.
So keep an eye on Paddy. I reckon it's nice for him now just to have a good block of 3 to 4 weeks of good form. And the thing is that there are going to be injuries in the season,
Of
aren't
course,
there?
you'll get your
So
opportunity.
You will get your opportunity, and when you get your opportunity, you want to be in the best of
100%.
form. You know, and I think the thing
100%.
with Boss and our midfield coaches, they've said to Paddy as well, and they didn't directly say it in the press conference. Boss didn't say it directly in the press conference, but there is a pathway for him into the team.
100%.
And that's what a player wants to see when they go down into the reserves. I'm not fussed if he's playing VFL. Doesn't bother me. You're playing well there, great.
Yep.
So, you know, it's hard to get into
Some
the
of
midfield
the
at
great
moment.
players, man, played many, many, many games in the reserves before
Correct.
they make it. I
Exactly
think
right.
Dipper played like 90-odd
See?
games in the
You
reserves.
just got to time your run.
Brownlow medalist, champion. Like, I'm telling you, man,
Time your run.
It'll
and
come.
it'll
your
come.
own.
And as you said, like people like Boyd and that are in
Yep.
the side now. Like,
Yep.
there's your pathway, mate. Like, there's a spot there.
Correct. And as for the rest, Jack Nunes is in good form. So if they ever potentially want
Nice.
to change up a wing
He's
role,
perfect.
he had 29 touches. Fogarty had 27 going back.
He was the
Costa
other one.
25.
I liked what he did last week. He goes back and gets another 29.
So it's,
That's good.
everyone's in form. The VFL boys
like
are up
it.
and about. It's good 2 and zip. Onwards and upwards.
I like
and
it.
Away we go.
I like it. Perfect. Well, that was the wrap of the re of the reserves. You got to say like that too. Re.
Re.
Re. I know the Australians can't do it. You got to
Roll the
roll your
tongue.
tongue.
Roll the tongue.
Re.
Re.
Re. Yeah, you can do it. You
Rash.
can do it.
Rash.
Of course you can. You can't
Rash.
do it. That's how you know if someone's a
Can't do it,
wong.
throw 'em out.
That's how you know when they say your name. How's your name, Rocco? It's a Rocco.
Rocco. Is that
Huh?
Rocco?
It's a Rocco.
Rocco. Marcello.
Yeah.
Rocco's.
Marcello.
Rocco's
Paolo. And then the surname. It's not Stagniti. Like, what's wrong with you?
Stagniti.
It's Stagniti. It's like when you say gnocchi. You know,
Yeah,
it's a
the G
in
silent.
there. It's a gne, mannaggia la
I
miseria.
love it.
Hey, listen. We do everything here, mate. We teach us everything, man. All right. Let's do a little bit of AFL talk. We still haven't got a segment. We haven't got a...
That's all right.
But it's AFL talk.
Someone could come up
This
with
year we're going to do
that.
something different, right? We're going to be talking about the Rasher and the Basher.
The Rasher and the Basher.
I just made that up. Oh, fuck, I'm good. The Rasher, the Rasher and the Basher. So let's have a look at this first picture. Camp 1.
Let's have a look. Yeah.
Okay, yep.
There you go.
Yep.
There's the Rash.
Ah.
So you and Basher are old friends, aren't you?
Yeah, he was my next door neighbor. But that particular picture there was
Here's another one.
well, no, that was at the Bashahuli camp,
Okay,
on the
nice.
Sunshine Coast. And I was
Awesome.
teaching the boys there some visualization.
Nice,
Okay.
nice. There's another one here of, I think, all of yous. You can see Basher in there.
Yeah, that's the camp. That's
Bash
Awesome.
Yeah.
Is that you in the
He's
middle
like
there
a
with
beast,
the white?
mate. Look at the size of
That's
the
me
bloke.
in the white,
In the
and then
white.
And
that's
the
Yeah,
So
the
you see
beautiful.
toughness.
Ahmed Saad there.
Yeah.
Also.
Yes.
Ex St
St.
Kilda.
Kilda.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
correct.
Couple of
He's a
boys
good
there.
footballer, man.
Yeah, he was a good
Yeah,
footballer.
yeah. Let's have a look at this other one because, as I said, he wrote a book.
He did.
You were in the book. Let's have a look at this. Right, you can see that. Now, what before we show the next photo, which is that bottom photo, but it says underneath there
Yeah.
that Richard Hussain was the one. Can you? What
But
is
he
it?
likes the.
Who cultivated my
love for football.
love for football.
This is true. Yes.
Let's have a look at the next photo before we go into that.
Look
one.
at the car.
The
Come
Gemini.
on.
Fucking Gemini.
You know what that
there.
car would
Hey.
be worth now?
Fucking Gemini. About 20 grand.
Oh,
the
the Gemini.
man.
Fucking tech.
The Gemini. So you get the look
Oh,
at
there
it.
it
Look
is.
at
Yeah.
that. Look at that.
Look at it.
Proper.
Actually, I taught Bashar
Yeah.
to
The
drive it,
interceptors and everything.
No,
That's
but-
brilliant. I love it. That's
You would have
great.
been burning away in that 4-cylinder.
2-litre turbo.
Nah, that would have been
Yeah,
like
the
tough.
No,
Isuzu.
eh?
it was Isuzu.
Yeah,
I wish
Isuzu motors.
we wish we kept those cars,
My
man.
brother's got one.
Hey, what about this photo? Have a look at this one here.
Oh,
Look, used to.
Oh, look at this.
What a
Oh,
gringo.
Look at him.
Wow, look at the chain. Beautiful. Beautiful.
That was the
Magnificent.
90s, boys.
That was
Young
an
Basher?
That's
That's
young
a young
Basher,
Basher.
posing like me, actually.
Yeah.
Look.
He is too.
Yes, look at that. He's got a bit of the MC Hammer pants
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
How's the furniture behind?
Oh, love it, man.
It's proper.
Hey,
work.
what's
Look
that
at the
radio? Look at that
recorder.
radio.
There's a tape recorder.
It's
The
the
tape
tape
recorder.
Look at that.
Look at that.
I used to
Hey,
listen to
sick.
football with that.
Yeah, sick. So tell us, like, he used to live next door. He was a Carlton supporter, wasn't he?
He was a crazy Carlton supporter. So, that was my next door neighbour. I helped, with his career early, very early, from probably about 7 till 14,
Yeah.
till I started moving. But I was the guy that, if you read the book, what's it called? Bashahuli, Faith, Family, and Football. That's the one. Yeah, 3 Fs.
I know different
So-
videos, but anyway, won't go into that.
So no, it's look. I feel humbled that he's put a lot of there's a lot of pages about our relationship and how I helped him with psychology and stuff. And before his parents knew, I was the guy that used to, like I used to DJ at night, wake up in the morning and knock on my window and I'd take him to the footy before his parents didn't know.
Yeah.
He'd say he's going out with me somewhere, or I'd take him to training, take him to the games and stuff like that very early on.
Yeah.
And then if anyone reads the book, you'll see that, he used to try to be like, his favorite player was Kudafidis.
Of course.
So hence he was 43 at Essendon,
Yes,
right?
that's right,
So, but he was a crazy Carlton supporter. I took him to his first Carlton game.
Yeah.
And he's.
Didn't he used to
we
come-
tried to push him. We really tried to push to get him to Carlton.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
when I say crazy, Rocco, I mean like the guy used to.
So he used to come to your house with the video, didn't he? The 95 video, he used to
No,
say?
I had the 95 grand
is it-
final. Just come on, he'd go, come on, Rush, can I watch it again?
You did have a video recorder.
He did, but I don't know. He'd like
yeah.
watching it at my
With
place,
you.
and I, tried to get him into music. He didn't want to get into music. I got him into Seinfeld. He used to like Seinfeld.
Oh, Seinfeld, oh my God.
So
that
but
wouldn't have been hard.
no, but we used to play footy. Like I used to always I mentored him for
Yeah.
a long time. Tell him, right, kick on the opposite foot. He still does it. But we'd just have a kick at the front, and there's a really nice story he's put in his book. Is I used to think I was Greg Williams, Diesel, and he used to think he was Kudafidis or Bradley,
Oh,
and we just
nice.
play in the front yard and stuff.
That's sick.
And I'm wrapped to see his career did so well.
Champion. Look, at the end of the day, I know it's from a different team, but the bloke is an
Respect
absolute
for him.
No,
champion.
but he bled blue.
Huh?
I'm telling you.
That's what I mean. He bleed blue. So it must be a little bit. I know he's a richer man now, but
No,
there's a little bit in the back always, man. Your first love. It's like your first love, man. Yeah, like so. No, that's an interesting story, man. Like that's
and he's
they're
done
great
really good
pictures.
with his camp.
Yeah,
and
yeah. So he
academy,
does the
so-
camp, and he's
Yeah.
really into his naturally, like his religion and that
Yeah,
into them.
No, but he's
So
got
he's
such
a real mentor to like.
Yeah, look. The great thing about him is that he's very humble.
Yeah.
And he gives back.
Saad really would look up to him, wouldn't he?
I think. Well, I don't know, but I think
Yeah.
they would. They're pretty close.
I heard, yeah, they're pretty close, and like naturally, you look up to like Saad's much younger. You know what I mean? So you would look up to someone who's achieved so much, and he's like a big mentor to the community, and that. Yeah.
Like the Muslim
Yeah.
like, community, like all
Yeah.
the Arabic players and that.
Yeah.
They
Do you
all
know
looked
who the
up to
first
Bacho
Muslim
and
player
that.
was?
What's that?
No,
No,
Milhana's
Muslim.
first Lebanese.
He was Lebanese, yeah.
Adam Uze.
Uze, yeah.
Oh yes,
Really?
Uze.
Was he Albanian?
Albanian.
I think he was
Might
Albanian. I
be.
think his
Yeah.
parents were
Okay,
Albanian.
well,
Yeah.
There you go.
Wow.
There's some. Well, if there's any comments, if anyone else knows,
Yeah,
you
if
can
you
go
know
on.
something different,
If
but
you know something different, but I think he was the first one.
Well, we.
First Lebanese was.
yeah,
Milhana, yeah, first
the
Lebanese.
Milan Hannah.
The cranium.
Cranium.
Love
There's
it.
3 sitting here.
Milham.
Milhana.
Milhan.
Milhan.
Hannah. He's saying
You're
that
going to be both
the
talking a bit of
Finns.
Arabic later when
Oh
we
my
do
God.
some hypnosis. boys.
Wow. Since we've done that, let's do that. Let's go straight into.
All
So
right.
you do the hypnosis, don't you?
So you want to take your.
So you reckon
Please.
you can, like this is all, like we don't
We're gonna
know
do it
what's
on the
going
fly.
on. It is all on the fly. You said that you're going to try to do something.
Not try. If the guys want to,
Yeah. So
if you guys want it,
you want it?
Alright.
You want it? You really want it?
Yeah.
You got to want it.
Are you okay to do it?
You have
What
my
about you, Rocco?
you have my consent.
I'm happy to
Are you
try.
down?
I'm happy to try.
All right.
I
So what
consent.
happens if all of you sleep at the same time?
We're gonna be
You're gonna do the show.
Oh, we're gonna keep an eye on the camera.
Yeah,
Cleo.
you do the show.
Leo, make sure you bite him if he steals the camera.
Yeah, that's it. You just see the camera running down the street.
So let's just start with a little thing that we call in hypnosis. It's called a suggestibility. Okay.
Yep.
So what that means is, as you'll see in like stage hypnosis and stuff like that. In the audience, the stage hypnotist will ask a question like, for example, put your hands together like so, and then you'll notice which one's the most suggestible.
Yep.
And the basis of how suggestible you are,
Yeah.
I'd pick you up to do hypnosis.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yep.
Makes sense?
Makes sense.
Now, if you're not moving, you go, it's not really working. I wouldn't work on you.
Oh yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. So, boys, both of you guys, all right, we're gonna do it on the fly.
Yeah, 100%.
Are you both okay?
We'll start with them.
Are you
Are
joining
you gonna do
in?
it too?
No, you know what? We'll try with you firstly. If you do suggestible.
All right, let's go.
All right. So I want you to do as follows. Okay. Very
I'm
good.
ready. I'm telling you, I
Flat
want this
feet
to
on the
happen.
ground.
I want this to
All right.
happen.
Now, what I want you to do is take. No, not yet. Get the pendulum out. All right. Rock. Focus
On what?
on that middle finger.
Oh, on the middle finger. Yeah.
Okay, take a deep breath. And what I want you to do is I want you to imagine that middle finger is growing bigger and bigger. And you can take a deep breath. That's okay. And the deeper breath that you take, you'll notice that with each breath, that finger is getting bigger and bigger. And just nod your head when you start to see that finger is getting a little bit bigger and bigger. That's right. Just allow yourself to get into a nice state of relaxation. That's right. Very good. You can blink if you like. Even a smile will make you feel good. Just nod your head. Do you feel like that finger's going bigger and bigger?
No, not tomorrow.
All right, fine. That's it. Don't worry about it. This guy is not suggestible. All right? So you're going to have to play around with me when I put these two guys to sleep.
We've done this before another time, and you couldn't do it to me last time
No, I
either.
couldn't, because I think you like to be in control.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. These two guys, they're very fun because I've seen them both drunk. When they're drunk, they just let
Some not
loose.
fun.
No.
All right.
Boys.
Yes.
All right, what we're going to do is, with both of you guys.
Yep.
Are you both okay to go into hypnotic state?
Yes.
Look at the camera. You sure?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
very good.
Yes.
So, all right. So we're going to do something very, very simple. Both of you guys at the same time. What I want you to do is flat feet on the ground.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
And counting backwards, 3, 2, 1. Close your eyes now. Take a deep breath. And now, when you let the breath out, really feel that air going out. Okay? Very good. What I want you to do is, because we're going to do this as a real quick one, just nod your head if you're okay to go into hypnotic state. Excellent. Very good. What I want you to do now is I want you to both put your hands feet apart, right? Both hands, feet apart. And I want you to imagine that both of you guys have got magnets, super powerful magnets. Okay? One powerful magnet here and one powerful magnet here. And I want you just to relax. It's okay. And I want you to imagine when I click my fingers, those powerful magnets that are strapped, I want you to visualize it, see it, feel it, hear it. Notice how your hands are getting closer and closer. And the closer they get, the better you feel. When I click my fingers, those magnets are going to be even 100 times more stronger. That's right. Even stronger and stronger. And when those hands actually touch, you're going to go into a deep, deep sleep. Just allow yourself just to relax and imagine that those magnets are getting even stronger and stronger. I might even clap my hands. If you notice, if I clap my hands, those magnets now are going to get even stronger. That's right, even stronger and stronger. The stronger they go, the better you feel. And when they touch, and only when they touch, you're going to go into a nice, deep, deep, deep sleep. Because you want to go into a hypnotic state. That's right. Even closer and closer. That's right. The closer they go, the better you feel. That's right. Very good. Even closer and closer. The more you resist, the more You cannot stop yourself. That's right. Even closer and closer. And sleep. That's right. Deep sleep. That's right. Paolo's getting closer and closer. That's right. The deeper you go, the better you feel. That's right. Deeper and deeper. And sleep. Very good. Deep, deep, deep sleep. The deeper you go, the better you feel. Very good. Allow yourself to go into that special place. That place that you know very well. It's going to allow you to go into that hypnotic state. And allow that hypnosis to go all the way through your body. From the top of your heads, all the way down to the tip of your toes. And when you're feeling that hypnosis is going through, just nod your head and allow yourself to go into that deep space. Just that place when you feel amazing, relaxed, and you're letting yourself just let go all the way. That's right. Nod your head when you're ready to go into that really deep hypnotic state. What we're going to do is we're going to change both of your personalities today, if you allow it to. Only if you allow it to, will you allow this hypnotic state to go all the way through to you. That's right. Deeper and deeper. The deeper you go, the better you feel. Loosen limp, and deeper sleep. That's right, even deeper. Loosen limp, absolutely deeper sleep. That's right, both into deep, deep sleep. Now, boys, as you're sleeping and going into this nice hypnotic state, when you wake up, Mr. on my right is going to wake up as Mars. And Mr. on my left is going to wake up as Paul. And then when I click my fingers and I say your name is back, you come back to normal. Now, the other thing for you, Mr. Paul, on my right hand, for some reason, when you do your Paul's call, you're going to have some Arabic words. You might have some words like shlaka, wallah, Allahu Akbar, whatever you want it to do, it will happen. Counting backwards. When you acknowledge that you are ready to take this command, because you want to take this command, just nod your head. You're not going out of it? Yes, that's right. Very good. Counting backwards. 3, slowly waking up. 2, 1. Boys, how was that?
Fucking good.
How was it?
Extraordinary. Absolutely brilliant.
So what's your name?
Paul.
Good. What's your name?
Mars.
Very good. All right, cool. Very good. So,
Mars, what are you sitting over there for?
you should be sitting this way.
Why just move?
You go. Swap over, Mars.
That's a swap.
Yeah, well, that's usually your seat, isn't it?
I'll swap.
Why just move for?
What'd you
Happy to
move?
swap.
We're swapping.
I'll swap.
Yeah.
I'll swap.
Yeah, but Paul, you usually sit here, don't you?
I'll swap.
Paul usually sit
Yeah.
here. Yeah, all right, so let's come over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, take a seat here. Very good.
That's better.
It's good. Feels good, huh?
Where's the mouse?
Yeah, there's a
Yes,
So you're gonna do the call later, yeah? Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. No worries. Well, if we wake up, we wake up. It's whatever you want it to be. That's totally fine.
All
How do you
right.
feel?
Good.
Do you feel relaxed?
Not really.
Relax.
Mars.
We just did come back from the game.
I'm relaxed.
It was a big game.
I'm relaxed.
Did we win?
I'm relaxed.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
won. We won. We won by a point. We won. Did you think about the game? We won by a point. I know we already discussed it. You're still feeling like we should have done better. We should have done better.
That's a good win.
It was a good win. It was a good win. All right.
You know, a bit on edge.
Yeah, we
Right,
got there
so-
late, so it would have been a little bit like.
So what's the questions you got?
All right. So what we're going to do? We're going to continue on with the show. Let's do it.
Or
We-
unless you want to go back to normal. It's up to you.
No,
Whatever you
no,
want.
we'll go on with the show at the moment. What we're going to do is we're going to go into
I can't stop laughing. It's funny.
Trading places.
Rocco's rant.
What is Rocco's rant today?
All right, go for it.
All right. So today my rant is
There's a fucking thing on.
Stop laughing.
Oh no, that's mine. I like Sorry, hold on.
What's that, Mars?
Doesn't Paul hate that?
it's the
fucking
one
clown?
before that.
I
Yeah,
do
Paul,
hate that clown. Found his orchard.
Oh, there it is.
Looking very suave there. Looking very suave.
All right, today's rant. So I went to the game today.
Yeah.
I don't understand this, especially by the Hawthorn supporters, right? Every time we went near the ball, all that I heard was ball, 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 ball. What is wrong with people, mate? What is wrong with people? Like, you can't go near the ball anymore without them screaming ball. Soon as you get 1 microsecond onto that ball, the word is ball. Now, don't we hate the way the rules have been going lately? Don't we hate it? Like the deliberates, the balls are on the mark, but yet the crowd facilitate the decisions. They keep on going with this ball. Every time they kick it near the boundary, they go, oh, it's deliberate. Why? Why don't we just, why do you have to ruin the game by calling ball every single time? It's not ball every time you touch it.
Dead shits.
Bloody dead shit, that's a good word for it.
You're right, mate.
Yeah, I can't stop laughing. Yeah, it's okay.
I just don't get it, mate. Like, I don't get it. They ruled it like every time we went to touch the ball, there was a big ball by the whole crowd.
Absolute garbage.
It is garbage. It is bloody garbage. I don't get it, man. I don't get how the crowd can keep on going on like this. Like,
The way they want to support Rocco.
that's the way they want to support.
You can't change it.
You want to support it just like that, do you?
Well, that's the way that the fans.
Even though you hate it. So they go away, they talk about how much they hate it. Soon as they get there, they keep calling out for ball and thing. All you're doing is you're accepting what the AFL has done with the rules, which we don't accept, right? Just stop doing it. They just stop doing it. That's it. That's my rant. The bloody crowd.
It's good.
You know what's next?
What's next?
Mars's Malakia.
Malakia?
It's Malakia. It is too. It is too. Well, you get scared of
Do
it.
you want it to
You want to get scared of it?
back to normal or
I think you go back to normal because we need.
hand out here? Fist? Fist? Strong fist. Okay, counting backwards. 3, 2, 1. Close your eyes now. Stronger, 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 stronger. The stronger you go. When we released it, you're going to go back to normal. Or okay.
Excellent.
They just went back though.
What?
Stronger?
Isn't he? I'm
That's
Paul.
okay.
I'm Paul.
No, it's okay. Counting backwards. 3, 2, 1. Close your eyes now. When you wake up and we make this stronger, the stronger you go, the better you feel. And when we release that, you go back to normal Mars.
It's
1,
like
2, 3.
we'll
Release.
talk about it.
Okay.
I feel so weird in this spot.
How you feel?
Fuck a Mars.
All right, go.
I feel
You can
so-
swap
I
again. Go,
feel
boys.
How do you
weird
feel
in
sitting in the wrong spot?
Fucking weird, bro.
It's like, you know, when you are. It's like when you sleep.
See, and I
out.
just did what I always usually do. Drop this.
You know when you happen to sleep on the other
Yeah.
I
side of
was
the bed.
sleeping.
You're what?
I was a sleeper.
Sleeper.
Oh,
All right, boys.
Mars again.
How was that? Was that a nice
I
trip?
feel like
What are we up to?
I feel like
Mars's
there's a
Malakia.
like I felt like there was some like rush.
So
like
did it
some-
work? Did you feel like different?
Yeah, like I felt. Not that I wasn't in control, but I felt like
You allow it.
I felt like everything was like I had to. What you said had to go. Like it was
Really?
just like I couldn't.
It felt like you was being
I,
controlled.
I couldn't not do
Did
it.
you feel that?
Yeah, I felt like Paul.
Yeah.
Didn't know what page I was on. Lamb.
That's a
But we're
spirit.
going to have something for you a little bit later with your
All
call.
right, cool.
Okay.
All right, cool. All right.
So what are we up to?
Mars's Malakia.
Oh shit.
What is the Malakia this week?
It would be about today. That flower show.
You're
I get fucked. I had to miss a whole quarter of absolute brilliant football.
For roses.
Fucking old people
Flowers.
and looking at roses and shit.
It must be like popular for
Do it at the end of the year when there's no events on.
That's true. They're doing
Far
it
on a Sunday, man. Everything was banked up. Queensberry Street was back onto the Flemington Racecourse and everywhere. And then the Balti Bridge was closed. I don't know. There was something there. I don't know what it was. And, mate, there was traffic everywhere. I took it legit from my house.
But
to
for there to be traffic everywhere,
there was traffic every street.
so that means it's a popular thing.
What popular thing?
Well, where's the
Well,
traffic?
there's 100 million people going to watch Carlton as well. Council people that were tuning and I was going down the wrong way. I was going on the tram tracks the wrong way. I reckon I would have lost my license for 18 years.
And you missed it.
And I missed the best part.
You missed the best
And
part
I
of
was
the
just raging the whole game. I was rocking back.
Were
and
you
forth.
watching it?
Well, I was watching it in the
Were
car.
you?
Well,
Were you driving and watching?
no, my brother had it.
Ah.
So I wasn't breaking any rules. But yeah, that was my molecule.
I love it.
Been pissed off all day.
I love it. No,
He's
that's
back.
it.
We're back.
He's back.
We're out of the sleep.
He's back.
The sleep.
Yeah, that's my molecule.
I love it. Hey, listen, let's do one of our favourites. Banana of the week. All right, this I won't forget.
You forgot this last week. Or
Ah,
we did as a team.
Yes. Proudly
Proudly
brought to you by.
Marino Bros.
Marino
Bang.
Bros. Bang.
But I have to pick you up there. as well.
100%.
Come on, man.
I love
While
that.
we're there, right?
Yeah.
Do you know everyone's getting into banana of the week?
Oh, really?
The cheer squad got into
saw
banana.
this, yes,
Let's have a
yes,
look
yes,
at this.
yes.
Let's have a look at the first one.
This is the
That's the
intro.
intro. Look at the next
Here
one.
we go. Yep, there they go.
You got the big banana in the
Yes,
car, Joe. I don't know which one's the banana there.
Now, you
Believe
did,
him.
you did show vision of this last season,
Yeah.
and it was in the crowd, and now they've decided to bring it back,
They've
which is great.
decided to bring it back. Look at this
Here's
one.
another one. Another one.
Yeah, another one. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Plenty
What
of
the
bananas.
banana? And there's another one too.
Really?
Yeah, there's three of them.
3 bananas.
Look at the
Boom.
three
We
bananas.
should put a
in
jumper punch
pajamas.
top on that.
We should put the jumper punch top.
Yep.
And the jumper on it.
Good
Hey,
idea.
that is the challenge. We want the jumper punch top.
On a banana.
On the
inflatable
banana.
There you go.
Actually, today at the footy, just quickly on the outside, there's a bloke like 10 rows down.
He didn't have one on, did
He
he?
goes, Rocco! And he lifts up his top and he's got, and he's got the jumper punch top.
We
on.
had
That's
actually, we had
beautiful.
after the game, Mars and I
Oh, yeah.
were just standing out the
Yeah.
front of gate 3 waiting for our mate,
Yeah.
and this bloke just walks past, proper ethnic, like chalk.
It would have been Lebanese, 100%.
Lebanese.
Lebanese.
You know, Lebanese do it better.
I could
Yeah.
see. It was Lebanese from my days back in.
And
I just smell it.
I just turned to my right, the jumper punch! She just did that.
I love it. I
Whoever you
love
are, we love it. And if
That's
you're watching,
it.
leave
it. Yeah, I love
Love
it. I had a couple who went with the jumper punch. That was sick. That was sick. Anyway, my one is simple this week.
Okay.
Goes to the whole Collingwood Football Club.
Oh, God.
So we had Essendon last week. Essendon in round 1. Then we got Collingwood in round 3.
Just, I'll make this simple.
Yeah.
1 point to 7-2 in the last quarter to absolutely get rolled. And this is what I was saying about us. We win it. They don't. They absolutely collapsed and fell apart. We should have 22 plus the coach. We should have 23 of these things, mate. So
And
my banana,
Bolton's in there as well.
Yeah,
Bolton's there.
Yeah, Brendan. Green shoots, mate.
Yeah, the green shoots. The green shoots for the yellow bananas. Here you go. Collingwood Football Club, come at me. Banana of the week.
Mine's a double one, actually. I threw this one in real late. So the first one's going to go to Jack Ginnifan, or whatever the fuck his name is. Ginnifan. He's a little worm.
Yeah.
Who's that?
He
loves
looks like.
that. He loves
Umpire?
it. Nah, he's
Hollywood.
that little fraud that had the GoPro in round
Oh,
one.
that one.
Ah.
Yeah, so
the
you-
fraud,
you
yeah.
No
celebrating
GoPro this week.
And Kane Corns.
Kane
Let's
Corns.
put this tweet of Kane Corns up.
Put up a
actually.
good one.
Put up the tweet, yeah.
But yeah, stuff that little prick. He fucking. He was laughing while he was on the floor while Sal would hit, like he got into him, and he knew he was going to get the free kick, so he's laughing, smiling at him.
Yeah.
He's smiling now. you little-
Yeah, who's swallowing now? Huh?
Yeah.
That was
And
love
the
it.
second one, I just threw it in now. Sorry, Swoop Luke.
a-
Swoop Luke.
Why? What did he do?
You know, it's good. We showed, a bit of toughness and that. Well, mate, you lost the game. You go out there to win. You don't go out there to lose. I don't even care if they're a young team. We're a young team too. Just got to go out there and get
Did he
the
put
4
out a
points.
tweet? Or
No, he went live and
Ah.
he didn't talk for the first 30 seconds.
No, he didn't
as well,
talk.
so,
You know now, Swoop's got 2 bananas. He got one last year too.
And he ate one as well.
Yeah, and he ate a banana. So Swoop,
He's
you
a
want
good-
to eat
he's a
another
good
fucking
sport. He's a
banana?
good sport.
I like Swoop.
Nah,
mate.
Swoop.
He gets it because you just got to.
Nah, we love
just got to win, mate.
No, you just got to win.
You got to
You
win,
know,
mate.
You know,
win.
you got to be like winners win, losers lose. That's what we do.
That's it.
Remember that coach with the kids?
Yes.
If your dad tells you it's okay, then he's a loser too.
That's right. If you think
And
that's
Swoop-
okay, you're a loser too.
Swoop Luke's telling his followers that it's
Yeah,
okay to
it's
lose.
okay to
It's not
lose.
okay to lose. We want to win.
As long
No,
as
no,
you-
no, no.
It's okay for you
Let
to
it-
lose. So it's all right. Let it go.
Let him.
Let it go.
Let him do what he's got to do.
But that's the both.
I love it. I love it.
You got one?
Have you got one?
I do. Well, but it's not a banana of the week. It's bananas. The S.
Okay, plural.
Plural.
Yeah.
I went to Sydney last week.
Oh God.
Oh, okay.
The weather was crap. Yeah, everyone's telling me Sydney's
So you
weather's
giving it
always
to
better.
Sydney?
Maybe. Because it was shit weather and Melbourne was rocking. But I went to watch the Socceroos.
Oh.
Wow.
And
We could have a few more bananas
Wow.
here.
and
Yeah, wow.
we haven't lost, and say we
Australia.
haven't lost for 40 years on home soil.
I think
Even
in
if it's a
Sydney-
draw.
In Sydney. Is it?
I know, in
Yeah,
general.
draw as well. Yeah.
For World Cup qualifiers. And we lost from the 89th minute and the 91st minute, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And who do we play?
Japan.
Japan. But Japan's a
Japan's
serious
a good
team.
side.
Yeah, they can play football.
So Banana goes to the team, but they've still got one more chance.
Yeah.
They've got to play the UAE, the Sandpit, and possibly Peru.
Correct.
Yeah.
And if they win,
They
which
go
I doubt, they
No.
go through. So yeah, but good
We're just
story
gonna
is
put-
I met the 3 GWS players while I was there. Who'd you meet?
Oh, who'd you meet?
Can I put this down? But this
Yeah,
is
yeah,
what I-
yeah,
yeah.
You're gonna say some.
Yeah, but go on.
Yeah,
Continue
keep
with
going.
your
I
story.
met Tim Taranto, Josh Kelly,
Oh,
and Tom Green.
he's
yeah.
a big bull. He's a bull.
So I was
Nice.
hanging out with those
They're
guys.
crowds.
That's
Nice.
nice.
And they said to me, there's always 6 degrees of separation
Separation. Yes, everyone
between
knows
GWS and Carlton. That's what he said to me. And I said, deep down inside, I said to Kelly, I said, you love the Blues,
Yeah.
don't you? Because I used to barrack from his.
Yeah, one
Ah, stop. Oh, stop.
Taranto.
Where
That's
did
the
you,
one I
where did you
wanted.
meet? Where were they? Where?
We were in the
Hey.
corporate box. It was with
Oh,
He's got the
Taranto.
name too,
He's
Taranto.
Italian.
I know, I love
He's
it.
from Melbourne.
Him and
Cornelio.
Canelio should have been.
Little rabbit.
Taranto,
Let's
he's
not
out
go
of
there.
contract at the end of the year.
Ugunilya.
He's manager.
Ugunilya.
Cornelia, the little rabbit.
Taranto's a machine.
I love Taranto. He's my favourite out of all of them.
Second favourite team, GWS. Me too. Himmelberg. Come on.
AMG.
All
Yes, mate.
right,
Leave
go.
him.
Polo.
All right, banana of the week. This one really got me peeved off. The field umpires in the Bulldogs versus Swans
Ah.
game on Thursday night. My goodness gracious me! It was possibly one of the worst officiated games I've ever seen in my life. Just inconsistent decisions. Sydney just could not get the rub of the green with the umpires, and it's not so much the free kick count that I'm.
No,
it
it's
doesn't
never
like,
the-
frees are there, they're there.
Yeah.
You pay them. Doesn't matter if one team's got
100%.
20 free kicks and the other's got 5. If they're there, you pay them. But the inconsistent calling on that night was just horrendous. Horrible. And there's this whole call for, we've got to be careful about the umpires and blah, 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 blah. But the AFL have got to take some onus of this as well and say, well, mate, how many... I do feel for the umpires because... Well, every week there's a new interpretation. Every week there's a new focus point. Every season there's a new bloody rule change. They've got to learn all these things, and they're not even full time.
Yeah, 100%.
So what are they supposed to do?
No, they're only doing their job. You know what I mean? So
You know what the biggest one with me is when the umpire does this. Oh, play on. He does that and play on.
Call it.
I know.
That's me. Well, the way I think.
But what
about
are
it is
they supposed to do?
That's the top dogs above them, and I tweeted this. I said, "This is what happens. This is the byproduct of highly paid executives trying to make it look like they're doing something in the game, and it's basically saying, "Oh, I'm earning my keep because I'm doing this for the game." People go, "Oh, we've got to put this in because we need the scores to go higher." Mate, the scores are always going to be what they are, regardless of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
The scores were higher in the 70s and 80s and all that.
We were kicking 21 goals in
Well, that's what
79,
I mean.
and all of a sudden they were kicking 10, you know, like
Stop.
so.
The frame of mind of you thinking that the rule that you've created is going to have the effect that you think is going to happen on the field is almost always wrong. Almost always wrong.
Doesn't.
Period.
The scores are the same anyway.
Period.
It just looks faster, but it's really not. It's
And
really not.
you know what it is? It becomes there's a word. I'm going to teach you something. There's a word called a wicked problem. A wicked problem is when you do a solution and what you do is you cause more problems.
Yes, correct.
Outside of that.
Correct.
So what happens is you try to do something, you go, "Oh, that'll fix it," but you don't realize that the effects
Correct.
of the other problems it causes.
Correct.
And every time they bring in a rule, they work it out and they cause another problem. Then they try. It's like when they brought in the bloody cane toads here, and then they brought in the rabbits, whatever. They're trying to get rid of the cane toads, so they bring this. And all of a sudden, we're infested full of animals because they're trying to fix something.
See,
You know?
see,
Even
you've got to be
today,
very
like,
careful.
even there was one for Hawthorn where they should have got in the last quarter, right in front of goal.
Hold the ball.
It was gone.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
was
yeah.
fucking gone. I'm like, oh shit, he didn't call it.
I know.
He shit himself, the umpire. He didn't want to call it.
Well, doesn't this go a bit into my rant now? What the crowd gets sucked into it. They're just calling for these.
Yeah, but then sometimes that also leads the umpire getting sucked in.
Yes, but this is what I'm saying. So every time they
Crowd
go,
free kicks.
ball, shut up, mate. I want to listen to the game, mate.
You know who's notorious for that?
West Coast.
West Coast.
Yeah.
They get a lot of crowd frees.
You can't
they do
always
that.
let the
Three
ball
nil.
go.
I've got one more. Sorry.
Pressure.
We didn't say this last
Impromptu
week,
banana.
but Italy. Fucking
Oh,
They are shit.
Vergogna!
No,
Vergogna!
Vergogna.
Whilst we're on topic of soccer, yeah, Italy, that was shocking.
How can you do that?
That was shit.
That's two World Cups.
Two World Cups.
The
Two World Cups.
Never
How do you beat? You're the best team in Europe. You win the Euros,
They couldn't qualify.
and you can't beat North Macedonia.
It all
North
started
Macedonia.
From, it all started from the
Not even Macedonia. We got the north side. That's like getting Reservoir.
Just like Greek side.
You get the north side of Victoria. Like
the Greek side?
horrible.
I don't know what it is.
The North would be Greek, yeah?
Yeah, just horrible. That's all. They're just shit. Real
that's
shit.
disgraceful, man.
I
You
knew
cannot-
That should be the
Snap my
banana of the year.
Yeah, they are. They are the banana
That's
of the
pretty
next 8 years.
That's pretty bad.
Yes.
But I will say, Italy are the type of team. They'll miss the World Cup this year, and the next World Cup I'll win.
Yeah, fucking,
Maybe.
I might be dead by then.
Potentially.
But in Dando, that
Yeah, so she doesn't even know too.
in Dando, what did she find?
Fucking nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. Anyway, they're going to Qatar, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they got Qatar.
Yeah.
Who?
If you're going to miss a World Cup,
World
you're going to
Cup.
miss one that's like 500
He's
degrees.
trying to etch us over there.
Yeah.
He's trying to get us over
I
there.
wouldn't mind going there.
What a stupid place to have like
Nah,
a World Cup.
come on, don't get started
It's all
there.
about money.
Falous. Falous.
Yeah, it's about the falus.
For the,
Masari.
Masari.
Yeah, Masari.
Masari.
That's it. Yeah, Masari.
That's what it's all about. but
Italians we say
seriously.
soldi, and the Greeks say lefta.
Left.
That's it. That's it.
I reckon it'll be a good World Cup.
Nah, look, it'll be all
World
set
Cup's
up.
always good.
It'll be set
But
up
the
properly.
weather
and
is
that.
going to be amazing at that time.
What's
you know
the
they've
weather going to
changed-
be?
30 degrees.
No.
40.
No. Because it's going to be winter.
So what?
October.
So what would the weather be?
It'll be like 24, 25.
At midnight.
Air conditioned stadiums, mind you.
Well,
Well, that's it.
And
They got plenty of money to
The
burn
weather
there.
in Qatar
They're burning
today
it already, mate.
is
Yeah.
25 degrees, and we have a blizzard coming.
Fantastic. Hey, listen, let's go to one of our favourite segments, Talking Blue.
Oh.
Last week we did the Hawthorn one.
Yep.
That was a beauty, by the way.
You know, it was a beauty. This one's even going to be bigger because who are we playing this week?
The Gold Coast Suns.
So we're going to go right back to the first ever game.
Oh yeah, this is
Against the
like
Gold
this was
Coast.
Against the
Yeah,
Gold
yeah.
Coast.
The
Their
best one
first
we've ever
game.
played.
The Judd.
I'll never
The
forget.
Judd,
I'll-
Ablett was there.
I'll never forget this game because I was at a very close friend's house, Matthew Galanti. Shout out to Matthew Galanti.
Yeah.
Now, this night, he invited us and a couple of other friends over to have dinner and watch the footy there. And I'll never forget this night as long as I live because the family friend was, either Thai or Asian or something like, made the hottest soup I have ever had in. I was crying.
Thai curry.
It was something like that.
Yeah,
It was,
Thai green
but it
curry.
was. You know, like you get, you know those those white spoons that you get in the Asian restaurants. They're not like the long, like,
They're
you know,
ramen
spoon you have
spoon.
with bread.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
the
got the
ramen spoon,
Asian fruit, yeah.
So I had my first thing, and it was like, all right, like it was a little bit spicy. But then I got another one, and it was one of those where like it was like the spice and the oil and everything. And I had it, and I'm like, oh god, oh no, this is bad. So that's why.
I get
that's
you,
my
man.
little flag for this game as to why I won't forget.
My girlfriend, she puts chili in her cereal in the morning, man.
Oh shit.
Well, she doesn't have cereal. They have full-on meals in the morning.
banquet.
But it's full-on chili.
Yeah, that's great.
Like, so I understand what you're talking about.
That's bad.
When you can't say to like Thais or you can't say to them a little bit of spice because they don't understand that.
Yeah.
They just understand spice.
Chinese love them.
And then you go, oh, it's hot. And she goes, you're a baby. You're a baby. Like, yeah,
And they
I'm
laugh.
a baby. And they
They
laugh.
laugh.
They laugh, man. So, look, I understand. Well, there you go. That's a good memory. We're going to bring on some better memories because we're going to bring on 21, 22, 23 goals, I think it was.
Smashing.
So let's watch this and let's watch every goal that we kicked.
We are the Navy Blues. We are the old dark Navy Blues. We're the team that never lets them down. We're the only team old Carlton knows. We're
All right, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Talking Blue with Rocco and Vince. How are you, mate?
Great to see you, Rocco.
Great to
nice
see
to
you.
be here at this lovely establishment called the
What are we?
the Northside Food Hall, which is at 39 High Street in Preston,
Yes.
in the northern suburbs where both of us hail from.
Mate, this is the place.
Isn't this a
the
beautiful
place.
little spot?
It's a good spot here, I'm telling you. There's like 4 different like little restaurants in there. There's a bar. So this is the place to be.
Yeah, and a nice coffee
Oh,
too.
I have a nice
They've got
coffee.
Melbourne Coffee Roasting Company providing their beans.
100%, 100%. Oh, superb coffee.
Yes.
Today, we're again on the eve of another big game, and this game is against the Gold Coast.
The Gold Coast Suns, who have only been in the competition now for, well, this will be their 12th season.
12 seasons. So what we decided to do is go back to the very first game.
It is the very first game they
Anyone
ever
remember
played.
the very first game? Because we're about
And you know
to
what?
show
It
you.
wasn't even round one.
It was round 2.
They had a bye in
the-
round one
That's
of
right.
their first season.
100%.
So it was round 2, and it was
then
at the
we went
Gabba.
up-
It was at the Gabba
We
in
went
Brisbane.
up to the Gabba.
Mm.
And we played. Let's have a look at it. Let's get straight into it.
Straight
because
into
there's
it.
a few goals we're going to look at here. So let's
A
have
lot of Carlton goals in this game.
So let's have a look at, first of all, let's have a look at this lineup here. Look at this.
There's some players that are still playing there,
Yeah, yeah.
like David Swallow. Obviously, he's their captain nowadays,
Yeah.
and you've got some other players that have gone to other clubs, like
Yeah.
Dion Prestia. He's
Dion
gone to
Prestia,
Richmond.
triple premiership player all of a sudden.
Triple premiership player at
Gary
Richmond.
Ablett,
Charlie Dixon at centre
Hey.
half forward. He's now at Port Adelaide.
100%.
Gary Ablett obviously retired now, but went back to Geelong.
Now we've got to be careful the way I say this, but Carmichael Hunt,
I'm glad you got that right.
especially the way I speak.
He's the former rugby player
He's
that
a
decided to
former-
try AFL.
They gave him $28 billion to come over for like 3
I
games.
don't think so.
I'm telling you, man, the AFL's broke because of them two. Him and that
I'll tell
Favel.
you one game that he was very good in.
He
I think he kicked the winning goal after the siren.
did
I think
too.
up in Cairns or something,
He did
wasn't
too,
it?
he did too,
Mm.
he did too.
Anyway.
There was Cracker, Brown.
Yes, Campbell Brown was in there. Box, the former Adelaide player, he was there.
Dixon.
So they really like a lot of teams that just come into the competition, a bit like Brisbane and West Coast back in the day.
Yeah.
They just compile a team of
100%.
players that maybe are looking for greener pastures elsewhere, and even Josh Fraser, who ended up coaching our VFL team.
Now he's
for a few years.
coaching
right here at Preston.
He's coaching at Preston.
Preston Bullets.
There you go. So that was a pretty interesting team. That was their first team. As I said, Gary Ablett led them out.
Yep.
And then we come to our side. Look at this now. Look at this team.
Look at this Carlton team. Now, don't forget, 2011 turned out to be our most successful year, probably for the last 20-odd years. Coached by Brett Ratton, and there's some great names in this team.
Yeah, we beat
some
those
really
drug
good names.
cheats by 65 points in a final. How's that?
We did.
How is that?
But that was later on in the year. This was round two. This was round two.
So look at this. Now we went through this before. Explain or tell us all the players that have went to another
club.
Another club. Go for it. Let's go.
Oh well, if you go from the back line, I think Jordan Russell ended up going to Collingwood.
Yep, he did too.
Brett Thornton ended up going to GWS.
He went to GWS.
Matthew Watson didn't go anywhere because he was delisted.
He had a big head, mate.
Dygan retired very early.
The Dygan!
Simon White was retired at some point. Laidler.
Yeah.
Jeremy Laidler, he ended up going to Sydney Swans.
He did too, yes.
Carazzo was a great Carlton player. He never went anywhere. He was fantastic. Chris Judd obviously continued to stay with us.
So now we go.
So the centre line never went anywhere.
Nah, but look at this forward line. Let's go.
Then you've got Jeff Garlett. Went to Melbourne. Jared Waite.
North Melbourne.
Simo never went anywhere. Simpson's a champion. Eddie Betts.
Adelaide.
Yeah, but not from his choosing, really.
No, well, either was Waite, either was Garlett.
Sean Hampson went to Richmond. Yeah. Chris Yarran.
He went to Richmond, never played a game. And then he went to Coburg.
Yes. Prison. Robbie Warnock.
Coburg Prison, no.
Robbie Warnock ended up retiring fairly early.
Yeah.
Mitch Robinson.
Yep, he went to Brisbane.
And Bryce Gibbs.
Bryce Gibbs went to Adelaide.
And then we've got our interchange, and none of these guys went anywhere.
Nah, no one won.
Andrew Walker, Mark Murphy, Eddie Kerno, who's still playing now. And Dennis Armfield on the bench as well.
So let's have a look now, right? So we'll start to look at some highlights. So
Eddie Kerno is the only player still playing for Carlton today.
He's the only one still there. So, all right, here we go.
Here we go. So this is the start of the game.
Look at this, mate.
Interesting that they've got white numbers on their jumpers, but these days they've got yellow. Anyway, so here it is at the
first
Gabba.
ever bounce. Gary Ablett's there, you can see.
I was there that night. Were you there at the game?
No, you go to that one there.
There's Judd straight away.
So this is a first ever. Look at this.
Now
we've got Simpson. Oh, there's who's that?
That was Bock.
Bock. Here we go. Oh, Ablett.
Kicked it to Ablett.
Here we go. Look at this.
Simon White.
Off to one of our favourites.
Jared Waite.
Goal!
First goal
against it. Remember that. That's going to be like a trivia question.
Who kicked the first goal in Gold Coast first ever game?
Here we go. Here's another one.
And who's this? Hang on, he's the full-back, isn't he?
What's he doing there?
That's Brett Thornton.
Hey, just quietly. He kicks a few goals this game. Watch this.
He actually got played up forward, and Brett Thornton was a very accurate
He'd already
kick.
played like 160 odd games by now.
163 games by this stage.
Here we go. Look at this. Oh, look at this kick by Scotland, eh?
He's always good on the left. Isn't he great on the left foot? And there's T-Bird. He was another good left foot kick, you know.
Yeah, look at this. And now we go.
And there's Andrew Tex Walker.
Mate, we love this bloke.
Oh, what a kick. This was his best year.
Yes.
He won Brett Ratton recognised that he should have been played forward instead of back.
50 odd goals?
Over 50 goals for the season.
He did too.
Really good season he had.
Hey, watch this. We steal the ball.
Who we got now?
We got it.
Oh,
Garlett just takes it, runs hard, kicks a goal, bang!
Yes, and it's through.
I'm not sure.
It's all right. We were just doing a recording. That's why I was saying. Yeah,
that's all right. And here we keep going. That's all right. This is what happens when you film outside. But here we go. Here we go.
Anyway,
we got Andrew Walker,
and he kicks it. And it just threads the eye of the needle, and through it goes for another goal to Andrew Walker.
Look at his Kerno. He still looks the same.
He doesn't change
He
much in
doesn't
10
change.
years.
Oh, Simo gets the 50
Simo.
by Brennan. He was a little bit of a dirty.
Jared Brennan, the former
Yeah.
Brisbane player.
He's a good player, mate. Good player. Hey, look at this bloke.
Oh, Simo never misses.
He'd already played 500 games now. Hey?
Not quite that
Not
many
quite,
yet.
but you know what I mean.
Not quite that many yet, but he would have probably been about a.
Here we go,
about a 100
Warnock.
game
I think
player
he
by
got a
that
free
stage.
kick here. Warnock kicked about. He kicked a couple, didn't he?
He kicked a few.
He kicked
Yeah,
a few.
Kicked a couple that night.
So he was a. They paid him a lot of money too to get him
Good
over.
Carlton crowd up there too. I've got
Oh,
to
look
say
at
at
this, man.
the Gabba.
Look
We've got a
at him,
fantastic Queensland supporters group.
Here we go. Look at this goal by
Big
Garland.
shout out to all
coming
the
out from
Queensland
65. Goal!
There's another goal to go.
Love it. Love it. Look at this, mate. He was a good player, man. Spewing when he left. Spewing.
Jeff
Look at
Gale.
this. Here we go. Weight goes up. Who gets it? Robbo. Off you go. He's a tough player.
Mitch Robinson.
Here's another one. Him and Garland were the ones that.
Every time I see him playing for
Yeah,
Brisbane, I think,
he was tough.
if only.
Walker,
Anyway, there's Bryce Gibbs. He's a lovely kick.
The 200 gamer.
This was, yes, Chris Judd's 200th game
200 game, man.
against the Gold Coast. Here we are. We're already 50 points in front. There's still 13 minutes to go in the first half.
No, it was pretty much a demolition. I mean, they were getting killed by every side that year. Yeah,
They were.
so.
Well, look, it's their first year. It was a
what
bit
do you
of a
want? What do you
developmental
want?
year.
Here's Murphy. Look at him. He's like 12 years old there. Did you see that? Look at this. Look at Gibbs. Gibbs could kick the ball. Gibbs kicked the ball.
He
Who's got
certainly
it?
could.
There's Hampson. Garland. Of course.
Umpire
Good.
says advantage, and Gala just runs into the goals, and he's just kicked his third.
Mate, this was like a goal fest, man.
It was like
Actually,
a goal
coming
fest.
into the game, I was a bit worried we were going to lose because I thought, imagine. No, but imagine you do.
Oh, well.
There was always a little bit of a fear.
Yeah, there's always that sort of...
You know, you don't want to be losing to them. Here we go. Look at this.
Oh, there's Eddie Betts.
Ah,
Another great goal to see. Was it?
He's a great-
That's Eddie Kerno. There he
Kerno,
is.
man.
He's still
He's a
wearing
great
number
clubman.
35 today.
Great clubman. Great clubman, man.
And here we are with 62 points up, and it's still...
Look at Wait, man. I love
Still
the way
another
he used
2
to
minutes
just
to go.
run. I used to love him. Oh, here we go.
Here
Gala,
he
man.
goes.
Look how quick he is, man.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Oh, look at this. Oh, that's 50.
pushing
What
the
are you
back.
doing? Who was that? That was
And that's-
Matera.
Again.
No, not again. The last one was Brendan, right? I think
Oh, this is Brandon Matera,
yeah,
number 32.
Brandon Matera.
And Andrew Walker puts through another one.
Number 3.
Yep.
Number 3. Check it out,
Tell
man.
you what, a lot of our Carlton supporters may never
Look
have
at this,
seen
that was
us
a
tear
bad kick.
apart a side like this
nah,
before.
Never. Look at this. Watch his bang.
Jared
bang.
Wade over the
And
top.
who's got it?
Walker again.
mate.
Number 4.
Only he kicked 54 goals, 52 goals that year, man. It was like sick.
He got off to a very good start in this game, that's for sure. There's Sean Hampson.
Sean Hampson, Megan
Bryce
Gale's
Gibbs.
husband, and also winner, or he was in Survivor.
Survivor?
Yeah, he was in Survivor.
Not I'm a celebrity, get me out of here.
No, he was in Survivor, man. He was in
And there's
Survivor.
Mark Murphy.
Mark Murphy, look at him. At 12 years old. Hey?
He's
How
got that
young does
baby
he look?
face.
How young does he
He's
look?
got that beautiful
Hey,
baby
Terry,
face.
take it easy. I know you're going to keep watching this. Relax. Look at him.
Yep.
Look at this now. Well,
There
what
we
do you got
go.
here? What
There's
do you got?
Murphy again.
Murphy.
Over to Judd.
Over to
Over
Wade.
to
Jumps
Jared
over. Those
and
big
snaps
dangly
it.
legs. I love the way you get those dangly legs and arms, huh?
His ball, arms and legs, a bit like the Silvanis, really.
Yes.
He's a tall guy, so
And talking about Jared Wade, eh? I hope
Mm.
everyone enjoys what we're going to be showing about him too.
Mm.
Here we go, Eddie Betts. He had a quiet day.
yeah,
I
he
think
only
at this
kicked a
stage-
couple.
Yeah, only kicked a couple. He only had 5 or 6 possessions, you know.
Wore
Look
the
at him. He
baggy
looks young
shorts.
too, man.
Wore the baggy shorts.
Wore the baggy shorts, yeah.
Well, see, Eddie here would be
Oh,
24, 25.
Yeah.
That's all, 24, 25 years old.
Well, love that.
Um,
We're already 117 to 44.
Yeah, the match is very much. You know,
Warnock
all
gets
over.
another. I think he took a mark here. Look at this.
Yes.
Man. Look at the kick.
Nice goal by
Hey,
Robbie
he had-
Warnock.
He had a bit of a. He had a bit of
He had a
talent.
bit of talent.
A bit of talent
No,
there.
he's another one that was only 24
Yeah.
when he played this game.
Look at this. Walker takes off.
Yeah.
Lovely, man. Look at this. He comes out.
Oh,
Who
nice
takes
pass, and
that?
Jeff Garlett takes it again.
Mate.
Looks like their defence is all at sea here. They're like they just don't know where they're
No.
running, where they're going. Carlton's just ripping holes through their defence everywhere. And here we go. We've got up to another 136 to 44. What is it now?
Yeah, so
That's 92-point
92
lead, and
points.
they haven't even finished the third quarter
Look at
yet.
this. The Carlton crowd's happy there, mate. Look at
Oh,
this.
yeah.
Oh, look at this, mate. Now,
Look at
we
that.
didn't say much, but this
This
bloke
guy
had
had-
a magical game this game.
But he was so talented, wasn't he, Chris Yarran?
He had, look at Thornton. He was like,
Oh,
hey,
Brett Thornton, he's kicked it
Wait,
over. Did it make it?
Yeah,
Oh, he touched the ball, but it's over the
oh,
line.
man, he was like a forward, man. Like,
He
was
must
like
have
a
thought.
small
He must have
forward.
thought this was Christmas
No,
for
this
him.
is the best, man.
He didn't have to worry about playing on a full forward. He could just go up the forward line and kick
Here
a
we
bag
go. Watch this
himself.
one. Here's another one by
Jeff Garlett.
Hey,
Over
he kicked
his left
5
sh-
that day. 5, didn't he?
Fantastic.
Did he kick 5?
He kicked 5.
5 goals that day. He had
Yep.
a great day, man.
Yep.
Right, so, and here we go.
I think
What
it was
about-
5.
Oh, look at this. There was a bit of a smother here. Look at Yarran, man. He's only like, it's jogging.
Yeah.
And the bloke's almost dying behind him. I'm telling you,
That's
he
it.
had pace to burn, man. Here we go. Look at Murphy finds someone. Who does he find? It's off to Carazzo. Judd one way, another. Right foot finds Thornton.
Thornton again.
What did he do? 4?
4 goals to
4
Brett
goals.
Thornton in this game.
Check
Who
it
would have
out.
thought? It must have been like his birthday present. And there he
Look
is.
at
One
that.
thing about Brett Thornton, he could kick the ball accurately, no doubt. No doubt at all.
T-Bird.
T-Bird.
He's recorded the T-Bird.
Yeah. I wonder what that was all about.
Well,
T-Bird.
Thornton. T and then Bird, they just added something, you know.
I reckon it might have been short for
T-Bird.
Thunderbird.
Or the T-Bird.
Maybe they thought he looked like one of the
Wasn't in
Thunderbirds.
Greece in the movie. Oh, look at Eddie Betts, man. Look, he
Look at
runs
Eddie.
one way, runs another.
Oh, look at
that.
him run. Bang!
He looked like
Right into
the road runner there. You know when you can't see the legs go? That was sick.
Definitely.
Wasn't the T-Birds in Grease Lightning? The
Well,
girls? Didn't they have the... They
Yeah.
had the T-Birds. I reckon it was because of that.
Maybe.
It was. Look at this.
I'm just going to look up who kicked all the goals here.
Here he goes. I think this is Walker. This will be the last goal of the day. Look at this finish off on 171 to 52.
Yeah.
100.
And Andrew Walker finishes off the game, and he finishes with 5 goals. Jeff Garlett 5 goals.
Who else?
Brett Thornton 4, and then 2 each to Chris Judd, Jared Waite, Eddie Betts, and Robbie Warnock.
Oh, look at this,
And
mate.
singles to a few
Look at
others.
this Scotland, mate. Scotland Enterprise signage. Go and see him. Look at this. Oh, this bloke.
Oh,
thinking, what
God,
have I
McKenna's
done?
thinking, what have I done here?
Now he's working at Macca's, man. What is he doing now?
I don't know.
Nah, that was
26 goals, 15, 171, 41 scoring shots to 7, 10, 52, 17 scoring shots. And I think it's fair to say that they had a fair bit to work on.
Nah, that was good. That was good, man.
But that
You
was
could
when
see-
Carlton were flying.
Nah, we were flying. That was a good year, as I said. That year there, Judd
Yeah.
come along a few years earlier.
Yep.
Definitely changed the whole like dynamics of the side. We
Yeah.
started playing finals. He's winning Brownlows. He's winning. Best
Well, he'd
and
just
fairest.
come off winning a Brownlow in 2010,
That's
so
right.
yeah. And he just
8
played
night-
his 200th game there.
Yeah, so 200. So we're looking pretty good here. Radden's got him humming.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And then
And
then,
Andrew Walker's found his right position in the
so
forward
it
line.
was good. That was good. So that was the first ever game of Gold Coast, the introduction into the big league.
Yeah, and
The
Carlton
big league,
showed him how
and
to
we
play.
showed them off. So it was a good game.
It was a good game.
So, hope
Well, it was
everyone-
a great result for us Carlton supporters,
Nah,
and
it was good.
a real feast for the Queensland
Yeah, I
supporters
remember it was
because
good. Yeah, you
there are a
got-
great bunch of people up there in Brisbane that support the club.
Yeah, no, that's it. That's
Big
it.
shout out to all of the Carlton Queensland supporters.
Yes, the Queensland supporters, that big fan base of our jumper punch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. No,
So-
a lot of them watch.
A lot of them watch. So that was good.
It was. Let's hope that Carlton can get over the line this week against the Gold Coast up there at Metricon Stadium.
I wouldn't mind.
Should be a
seeing-
good game,
wouldn't
actually. I
mind-
think Gold Coast are better than a lot of people think.
Well, they have got the cockroach up there.
Yes, Levi Casbolt's up there now.
so
He's
they-
the key to their forward line.
Cockroach is up
But
there.
listen,
so
they've got a good midfield.
Yeah.
We
So-
won't get it all our own way up there.
We don't. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you. No, we're definitely going to see you for the next episode of Talking Blue. Go Blues!
Go Blues!
All right, guys. How was that, man? That was like,
Huge win. Imagine we do that this weekend.
That was the 5th dimension, or the 4th, the 5th, or the 4th.
yeah.
What was the one that we did of the Port Adelaide?
The third dimension or something.
Was it? I can't remember what it was. I know
third
it was
or
the
fourth.
funny.
It was the
like,
Twilight Zone.
The Twilight Zone. That's
Yeah,
the one.
Yeah, but they did say the
Yes.
third or fourth
Fourth
dimension,
dimension,
or the fifth. You could
I
be
think it was the
right,
fifth
but that was
That
it was
was
what
That's
week
goal
off.
after goal. It's an
Oh,
onslaught.
it was,
Beautiful. I wish
it
we
was.
could do that.
That'd be nice if we could do that this weekend.
And did you see, man? Did you see the one of the top goal scorers there was Brent Thornton, mate, number 30.
T-Bird.
T-Bird, man. He went up forward and he got a thing. Walker got another 5. Garlett,
The Amigos
Jimmy.
were out. The
yeah,
Amigos were out.
Eddie Bet. Yaron had about
Yaron.
5 million, and you know who had one of the best games there? Terry, relax. Mark Murphy had a ripper that
Against
day.
18-year-olds.
I like Mark Murphy too.
No, we all like Mark Murphy.
Do you know he did the lap of honour?
He did, yeah, that's it. So we
Imagine that.
I missed it.
No,
because
well,
I
he didn't
was-
say it.
I missed it.
It wasn't my well,
Him and
I
Betts.
should have left earlier. but
I was,
Betts
I,
made it.
I was waking up from a hangover, so.
No, I did get there to see him, so that was good.
That's
on him.
right. I was watching for 300 games anyway.
Yeah, nah.
It was for the plastics that didn't see him for the
Nah,
past
nah,
8
that's
years.
good.
So anyway, they
No,
got
it was
to see
good.
him
A
for
bit
the
of
last
a
lap.
bit. They did a couple of
He's
burnouts.
vicious, bro. He's
Yeah.
vicious.
I know.
Yeah,
Straight
a
killer.
couple of burnouts. All right, this is definitely our favourite.
Oh, let's see.
Let's
I
have
want
a
to see
look.
how Rash. I want to see how Rash does this.
He's all wrapped. He's all wrapped. Get guts!
He's outdone us. He's outdone us.
Yeah, at the end, it's like khalas. You know what khalas means?
Yeah, in Greek,
In Arabic.
what does it mean?
Khalas is over.
That's it.
Ah.
Khalas.
He's
Kalas.
actually, he's
That's for
He
your.
put the O on the end too. We
Yeah.
went to make it
Kalas.
You went
Kalas.
Kalas. I love it.
Collingwood, the Kalas.
Kalas.
Today
All
was
right.
khalas. We won.
That's it. Today was a market guts. Hey, let's have a look at this one. An ad from the 60s.
Here, buddy, it's all yours.
Wow, look at Hey, what about me?
Try this one, partner. Looks like real. Sounds like real.
They sure do.
The Sound of Power military rifle and Western rifle by Marks. Each gun makes lots of battle sounds. Just press the trigger and listen. This sounds like a gun battle over there. Hey, is it real? Looks like real. Hey, it sounds like real. Right. Every shot, every battle sound was from the Sound of Power military and Western rifles by Marks.
That's a real sad. Do that now, but the people will be.
I'm telling you, man. And I got a couple of things here from the day, right? That was it. We didn't go around shooting everybody and that. Like, we knew that we played with the gun and we went inside. Got to be like scuffle with the old man. And that was it. Like, it was normal. But now, imagine doing that. Imagine doing that commercial now.
Forget it.
Nah, forget it.
Well, they do it
wouldn't
Nerf
get that
guns.
far.
With the Nerf
Yeah,
gun.
but kids actually modify them so they got like high power, like they pressurize them, and the kids are sick.
Kids are smart, man. You reckon you're going to stop them, man?
YouTube is their
Yeah,
friend.
yeah. So, anyway.
Well,
that's-
these days it'll be a girl and a boy.
Let's not get into that.
Let's forget it.
No, but it would, wouldn't it?
I know.
If
It wouldn't be a girl and a boy. It'd be a
Wow.
girl dressed as a boy and a boy dressed as a
Yeah,
girl.
that might be.
Come on now.
No, it's fine. I'm just saying that's the way it's going now. It can't be just normal. Like, they would no way have like two boys playing. It would have to be. It would have to be
Inclusive. It's
representative of
inclusive.
everyone.
Everyone's inclusive.
Exactly. Hey, listen.
Yep.
Yeah. Your mate,
Which one?
Will Smith.
Oh, no.
Nah, I told you, man. He's not going to get work anymore. Like, you can say,
I have a song with him.
I know, but he's going to need it. He's going to need it. He's going to need it because I went down and he was working today. He's got a new job. Have a look at this.
All right, let's see.
Yeah? All right, hold on 1 second. Hey, my man. Excuse me, hairnet. Yeah. Need a little of the quinoa salad, please, and throw a couple extra cranny bees on top if you could, and kind of need you to hurry up, Chief. Chop, chop. Next.
Next.
You went next.
Next. Can I get a little bit of the quinoa salad? I need you to hurry.
Yeah,
Chop
bang!
across the face.
I'm telling you, man, that moment there, a meme was born, wasn't it? It was superb. I listen, I've seen this. I'm sure a lot of people have seen this before. But let's have a look what I call the man on the scissor lift.
Sir, pull that lift to the side of the road. Stop now.
What the heck are you doing out here?
43 is charged.
I'm working a job site right there, man.
What are you doing in this thing?
I just came to get some lunch and sodas and whatnot for the guys.
You're sitting on beer.
That's for after. I'm not drinking it now.
Steve, I can't have you driving down the road in a Skyjack drinking beer. Why don't you come on down and talk to me here for a minute? Let's figure this out.
Man, I gotta get back to work.
No, just come on down. We'll get this figured out and we'll get you back to work.
No.
Steve, come on down. Steve, come on down. I'll tell you what, Steve. We can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way.
Come on up.
The hard way, on the way to jail, we're going to stop by the hospital.
Oh, maybe I'll come down. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll come down. Maybe I won't.
Steve, are you going to come down or are we going to bring you down, Steve?
Man, why don't you do your dangest?
Go ahead.
What are you doing, man? I know my rights. I'm 2 blocks from my work.
Put that cigarette down. Put your cigarette down.
How's that, Steve? Sends him down to get the beer. That's fun. Oh, that's fucking brilliant. Hey, listen. You think Collingwood had a bad day the other day, huh? Look at this bloke. Oh no. Oh no.
That's all over.
Oh no. Oh no.
Shit
He
everywhere.
doesn't know what to
Far out. That was like
Don't you love that
sport line
Benny
today.
Hill
Everyone
music?
fucking far out.
Is that Benny Hill music?
Yeah, that was a bit
Wow,
of the Benny Hill
best.
music. Hey, listen. Here's another one. Listen, this is from the old days too, right? Yeah. So this is one Italian explaining football to an Australian. Oh, God. Watch this.
What's that? Football. Bull dust. If that's football, why aren't they bleeding? Look at it. Got a broken nose among them. It's not rugby. It's real football. Australian rules. Real football? Ha! Look at them. Bunch of pansies skipping around their little sister's shorts. Oh, look out. One of the puffs has thrown a tiz and kicked the ball to the crowd. Oh, are they shouting at you, are they, Tinkerbell? Never mind, your boyfriend's giving you a big hug. All better? He just scored a goal. Gone. Look at them. The other side are a bit weak, aren't they? 1 goal and they surrender. See? The coach is waving a white flag. That's the goal umpire. Hello. They've stopped. What are they doing now? Oh, the poor little things are all puffed out. It's 3/4 time. Well, who's he? What sort of footballer wears a suit? That's Ron Barassi. He's the coach. Coach in a suit? Bull. He's the hairdresser, bringing on the hot rollers and gossamer. Bloody stupid game, it'll never catch on. Well, at least it's real football. At least they kick the ball. Real footballers, rugby footballers don't kick the ball. They kick the groin. Why? Because they're tough. Rugby players are so tough they train in barbed wire jockstraps.
Kingswood Country.
There you go.
Hey, I'm telling you, you want to... You've never seen that?
Nah.
No, I've never
That's
seen
right.
Different age.
Mate.
No, we've seen like all that like old stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that show
one I
there.
haven't seen, no.
Have a look at Kingswood. If you want to talk about like
What,
Australians and wogs,
Yeah.
the way that was his son-in-law. So his son-in-law married, he's Australian, the son-in-law married his daughter, so he would call him wog, and And, you know,
It was a cross between Freddie Mercury and Vinny Cataggio.
yeah, he was too. So, yeah, definitely everyone catch that good old days, the good old days. We used to just take it as normal, huh, Rash? It was just a normal show. Hey, hey, this one's for you. You'll like this. Have a look at this.
Final fence and Kiloltovic over. Oh, he's almost went. Kiloltovic was almost on the floor. He'll never recover from that. Blair Perrone leads Lord Scoundrel and Kiloltovic trying to get going again on the inside. They're racing up towards the finish and it's Blair Perrone in front. Kiloltovic amazingly. He's coming back on the far side. He's done it.
He's nearly fallen off.
Wow.
How good was that?
Literally off the canvas.
That was a bit
Carlton.
like, well, I reckon that was Adelaide.
Or Adelaide.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
Or Geelong.
Or
Geelong.
Geelong, yeah, there was no actually Geelong, so that one's for you, Paul. How'd you like that one there?
Loved it, mate. Loved it.
All right, that was Market Cuts. That was a good one today. We had a bit of a historical, what is it like we got to see the old days there? How we doing? Market Cuts. What about this one? My man, you know when the old man does this?
Which one?
Means they're going to cop it.
No, I'm telling you, man. You
No,
are
but
gone.
Lebanese is different. They go for this.
See, what you don't know is we cop that.
Oh, you really copped it.
Then we didn't cop it anymore because then it was just a.
One of those.
And then if he does this bit,
It's all over.
that's it. Once he takes his hand out, you're stuffed, man. You are stuffed. You are stuffed. And we didn't even take off the belt. He would just have to show.
No,
He
but
just
shoot.
Once he did that, my God, like the cacarella used to come out. I'm telling you, mate, the old man, mate, there was no looking, even he just look at you. And before you used to leave, he used to look at you, to recommend. Huh? That means I'll warn you. Yeah. You do anything. And then you used to do something at the parties, right? You used to do something wrong and he'd say nothing. Because he had to make himself look good in front of everyone. Oh, he's just a little one. In the car, and I was stuffed because we used to just have the XC Ford Ute, which was just a bucket seat. There was nowhere to go, right? So my mum used to sit in the middle like to protect us, but everyone copped it.
Slaps going everywhere.
Everybody copped it like elbows until all the way home. My man used to drive because he has the free on the tree too.
Yeah.
Just go, broom, broom.
I love it.
And you know what? I love the old
My
man,
mum
mate.
used to do that shit to
That
my
too?
brother. Yeah, and
It's good to like
oh,
that.
mate. She used to turn around and like grab him.
Oh, yeah.
Grab him in the back seat. I'm like, fuck
You got nowhere to go, mate.
Where you going,
You got
mate?
nowhere to go,
You're
mate.
locked up.
That was beautiful.
Cage.
All right. Hey, listen. Wonder what your family's doing.
Oh, let's have a
Still
look.
partying. Still going. On about the drums. He's on the double.
Have you ever watched a show like that before?
Yeah.
It's good.
How good's that?
That's
Hey,
very
they're
good.
still partying, man. They party hard. I used to thought you were a bit more seduced, but he's like,
No, we party.
he's gay. He's gay, man. That was good. Then you have the peeper. Smoke the
No one
pipe.
there, man.
Nargile.
The real?
Nargile.
No, I love it, man. When you walk past
Nargile
it.
is
Nargile.
Argile is the Lebanese way of saying it.
Yeah. It's
And
nargile.
Egyptians, they say shisha.
Shisha.
Okay, right.
We say bong.
Do you want to demonstrate how you use
We say, that's it. We just go straight to the point, mate. Straight to the
No
point.
one's eating the baklava.
I've been eating it.
All right, cool.
That gives you cholesterol, just one of the the amount of sugar and honey in that, but they're beautiful, man. They're beautiful. Hey, listen, we've got, this has been huge. Look at it. The smile on his face. He loves it. He loves it. Paul's call.
All right. Well, I need to do something for him.
Yeah, what? Do what?
You going to be okay to do this?
Yeah, it'll probably be about 15 minutes.
You need to go under again, or you remember what to do? All right.
Now we can have the buffalo. Yeah?
Hopefully this lasts.
It's sweet, huh?
We have to charge it. We should be
You,
good.
you know you can't eat for. Aren't you watching? You think you won't be able to eat for a week with all the sugar that's in that shit.
No, mate. I can do Ramadan and not eat after 5 days.
What's wrong?
Yeah.
It's good stuff, huh?
I don't eat cakes. Like sweets.
Anyway, sorry.
Alrighty.
We're just sitting here having a conversation.
Yeah, so.
No, that's what it's about. So what are you doing?
Well, I thought, look, given that the game was only hours ago and I haven't really had time to go back and click the things and all that,
and
but
plus, what are you know?
you know what? I thought, let's call the last couple of goals of the Geelong Collingwood game. So, you know what? They were actually like, there was a little sniff there just in the first couple of minutes of the last quarter, but what a game it was.
So listen,
Yes.
we just get back to our mate here and what he thinks about Collingwood that day. Unlucky!
So, look, the calls have had an Italian twist to them over the last. Well, all the calls have had an Italian twist to them.
And they're loving it, man.
Absolutely,
They're
they are.
saying do it every week. Now, I don't know if you can do it every week.
Oh,
but
no, I'll be doing it. I'll be doing it right now. But
you're doing it now, yeah.
But there will also be an Arabian twist.
Apparently.
A Lebanese twist that comes in
Oh, wow.
as well.
Maybe that was a suggestion earlier.
That was
So
a suggestion.
It could very well have been. So we'll pick up the action, final quarter, and then obviously Paul's multi.
Man.
Oh, the multi as well. We'll get to that
Well,
later.
we'll get
but
to
yeah,
that because
let's
we're going
up
to get
and
to
about
that.
for
You're going to
this.
talk about that, but
Let's go.
So let's get stuck into it. It's the final quarter between Collingwood and Geelong.
I want to know.
L'ultimo tempo. Tui con il pallone. Lui era un giocatore di Carlton. To Duncan. E Duncan con il pallone dentro la 50. Wallah Duncan. Wallah Habibi Duncan con il gol. Habibi Duncan. Allah Duncan. Holmes dentro nella 50 per Blitzabs. E allora Blitzabs con il pallone dentro. Blitzabs con una bomba! Una bomba! Geelong è arrivato! Smith con il pallone per Stengel ancora Stengel! Cameron! 1-2 e marca il pallone con il tiro rete! Cameron Allah! Con la Chesney con il pallone, mamma mia! Due giocatori di Collingwood hanno sbagliato. Salvatore di Conning con il pallone dentro la 50. Cameron, gol. Geelong è arrivato. Allah, wallah. I tifosi di Geelong, wallah. Stengel con il pallone di Conning. Close, ancora close! La parita! È tutto imparito! It's a draw! Tutto imparito! 90! Smith con il pallone! Samwood, un gran giocatore! Di Conning, dalla casa! Per Cameron! Cameron! È finita! Allah Geelong! خلاص Collingwood! خلاص! مع السلامة! ونشيل Essendon! ونشيل Carlton! That one's to fear the Abood.
That's grouse. I'm posting me.
Allora. Senti. Senti.
he's talking. Listen.
Geelong 104 da Collingwood 91. Collingwood allaghi.
Dying here, man.
Guarda, facci i corni.
Oh, far out.
Fuck, that was grouse. Sorry about that. That's going on. That's going on the
no,
story.
it's
That's
sweet, mate.
fucking
That's
great.
fine.
Habibi Duncan, Habibi Duncan, Habibi Duncan.
Ya Allah, Duncan. I love it.
Allah Duncan.
Far out. Hey,
Yes.
the multi.
Oh, the bloody multi. Bloody Carlton. Far out, mate.
Bloody Carlton, mate.
Mate, we won, but we lost. Bloody Carlton. So
They thanked us at the line.
I've done a Dean Wyatt for the Thoroughbreds. Won it, and then we lost in the end.
Yeah.
So we had.
And we had it.
Look, we're still in profit, and that's what makes.
Yeah.
That's all.
As long
That's
as
all
we're
I
in
worry
profit.
about. That's all I'm worried about. Profit.
Can't win
I'm
them
just
all,
worried about
but you
making
can.
that Masuda. Is
Yeah.
it the Masuda?
Masari.
Masari. The left arm, the soldier. So Melbourne got the job done. They won by 25.
I know, we were there.
Geelong got the job done. Who else got the job done?
Dogs.
Was it the
No.
Dogs? Yeah.
What?
Have the doggies at the
Nah,
line? No, what else did I
Geelong
have?
was head to
Can't remember
head.
What else I had?
You had Richmond.
Adelaide. Port.
No.
No.
I can't
What did
remember
have?
now.
Anyway, Brisbane at the line.
Yeah.
Brisbane,
Yeah,
yes.
covered that
Brisbane,
easily.
yeah.
And then
Oh,
Carlton,
yeah.
minus
They did it.
17 and a half. They had to win by 18 or more. Was it how far at quarter time?
17 and a half.
Minus 17 and a half at the
Yeah.
start of the week, and then it
Yeah.
moved in.
We had it.
We
We had it at 3/4 time.
Doesn't matter.
No, well, we'll get this.
Ah,
Yeah,
no, yeah.
so
We'll get this up.
here is Paul's multi for this week. Ladies and gentlemen, it's another week of Paul's multi here on the Jumper Punch. We're at the Bet Deluxe offices in the Melbourne CBD, and unfortunately last week the Blue Baggers, they couldn't get the job done for us in the last leg of the multi. They needed to win by 18 points or more, but doesn't matter. We're 3-0, who cares? The Jumper Punch tally is still in profit, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. We're in profit around about $300 to $310. So we started off with a tally of $1,000. Worked it up to around about $350. Obviously, the multi lost last week, so we're going to round off the tally at the moment to $1,310. So we're going to have a $60 multi on this weekend. So the tally is going to come down to $1,250. We're taking Geelong minus 3.5 against the Brisbane Lions. So Geelong need to win by 4 points or more. I'm going to give West Coast a 26.5 head start against the Magpies. So the Eagles need to lose by 26 points or less, or obviously win. Also going to take the Blue Baggers at the line against the Suns. So the line at the moment is minus 11.5. So Carlton need to win by 12 points or more. And then I think the Saints can continue their winning ways against the Hawks. I've backed the Saints minus 2.5. So I think the Saints can win by 3 points or more against the Hawks. So you'll get around about $13 for that multi. We've had $60 on it for the Jumper Punch for a collective around about $770. So keep an eye on Paul's multi, chuck it on, have whatever you can afford on, and make sure, as always, you gamble responsibly. So that's the multi down there in
That
the
was good.
offices at
That was good.
Bet
Back at the
Deluxe.
office.
So,
hey, that's great, man. That's good. How you get into the office there and
now my voice was a little bit, even for this Paul's call, was a bit hoarse because
straight up.
Well, straight up the footy, man.
So,
Footy,
I've got to
man.
look after the voice.
No, the vocals, and especially you called too this week.
Correct.
You called this week, so you're in business.
Yep.
All right, let's go to another good segment or great segment. It's When We Were Kings. This is part 4 of the Road to the Rumble in the Jungle and Muhammad Ali. Let's have a look at this.
Who wants to be king?
Ali meets his match in Ken Norton. In the first fight, Ken's counter-jabbing proved poison to Ali's style.
Ali and then a left. And Norton has got his confidence is growing. A left to the stomach. Well, we're approaching the end of round 2. Joe Frazier, former heavyweight champion. Now you see Norton with Ali in the corner, and Ali is just blocking. Here's Ali. And it's a little bit of what we saw from Ali against Joe Frazier.
Norton broke Ali's jaw.
Norton 5 points lead. There it is. There it is.
They would rematch after Ali healed, though able to edge a split decision the second time around. it was Norton who got the first crack at Foreman's title.
Wouldn't permit it. The bell for round 1.
Unlike the swarming Frazier, Ken tried to run. George Foreman fought Norton the way Michael Myers slayed teenagers.
Foreman will be really facing a test.
Unlike that monster, George was thinking through the destruction and dominance. He kept reaching his palm out to catch Ken's jab and his best tool away from him.
Guys going to get some great shots in on him. That was, of course,
George's brilliant ring cutting got him into range and kept him there.
with a left.
Within minutes, Ken is lost on his feet as the referee saves him. George Foreman tore through both Frazier and Norton in a total of just over 10 minutes combined.
I know this man is going to whoop George Foreman, and I'm going to whoop him of all places in Africa, in the Congo, where the Lumumba boys are.
Well, there you go, man. So they're slowly moving on to getting into the rumble and the
Good
jungle.
little way
So
to break up the.
I love it. I love it.
show,
We've got the
isn't it?
boxing gloves because we are the jumper punch, man. We are the jumper
Triple A
punch.
grade, Mars. You'll like that. The A grade.
A grade. Always A grade.
Oh, they even say punch.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the one.
Oh, you just noticed that
He
now.
just noticed now. I think it was shit.
Attention to
He's
detail.
hypnotised. No attention to detail. That bloke there. Yeah, no, so this is good, man. It's getting there, and now they're going to start going down to, it's Zimbabwe, is it? Where is it? Where do they go to fight? In
I
the
think it was
jungle?
Zimbabwe.
Yeah. So they go there, and then they do the whole setting up for it, man. Like Muhammad Ali does the whole, man, Rocky,
That was the
running
rumble.
down the streets, and it's the best. So,
Rumble in the jungle, wasn't it?
Rumble in the jungle, man. It was sick.
Thriller
man.
in Manila.
The Thriller Manila was the other one. Yeah. All right, guys. This has been a big episode. My voice is, especially after that, man. Like, you killed me there. All right. So, in closing, everybody, Instagram, TikTok, subscribe, like, and share. I want everyone to push it now. Do it.
Press
Get
like.
it.
You can and you will.
You will.
Go
You will push the like. You will
Keep
subscribe.
looking into the center.
Yes.
And as you look into the center, just notice how you will like, subscribe, and share.
That's it. And send your bank details. To
You think he's joking?
and our new channel. So make sure you get to the new channel. You get the prize, man. If you like, subscribe, you go into the draw for the prize. Make sure you get on there. Before you watch the video, subscribe. Come on, and you can watch the full Heath Scotland interview.
And, there's
And watch the other ones.
There's great interviews on there.
Oh.
The Dominator one, I love.
The Armfield has been really big, and we're also going to put again the call and that on there. So get on there, and that's it. So and check out all the BA videos.
Yep.
All week, man.
Check
I'm
them all
telling
out.
you, entertained
You
all
got
day. Make sure you get on
Almost
there.
Blues Brothers, the Monday show.
Yeah. And also,
Comedy with the live streams.
yep.
too.
And also, just in the blue corner with Vince.
Yes.
That's another one. Enjoy. That's for a different aspect or different look into the thing. So make sure you catch on to them. The Buzz Posters, sponsored by the Melbourne Coffee Roasting Company.
And Marino Bros.
And Marino Bros. And this week, right? Again, man. He's
back.
Chatterbox.
He's back
chatterbox.
again.
Let's see what he had to say this
You know, last week I got a visit Rola at the university. I'm going to give her the big surprise for her birthday. I looked for Rola, looking everywhere for him. And I found him in a very big classroom. It's called the cafeteria. That's a very important subject because everybody study him. In my day, you weren't allowed to eat in the classroom. Doesn't matter. Rola, she's the only one, she studies very hard. When I come into the cafeteria, she's reading the book. I call her from the door. Hey, Rola! It's your papa! She
woke up, she see me, she put her head straight back in the book.
How's that?
That's amazing.
Mate, he goes and sees his daughter. Of course, he embarrasses her. What's her name? Agape.
Agape.
Agape! That was like my old man. My old man used to do that. But anyway, we'd like to thank a few viewers. The first one I'd like to thank is John Holden. Absolutely. Let's talk about your call. I'm an Aussie who doesn't understand Italian, but it's awesome. The passion, the volume. La bomba! It's gone! La bomba grande! I love it. This one here, Anne Vaughan. I wonder if it's related to the other Vaughan.
Yeah, it is. Isn't that the mum or
every
the wife?
Tuesday
Isn't that
night.
the wife? Anne's the wife of Dean.
Yeah. Sorry if I got it wrong.
I think so. I'm certain.
It could be, but anyway, every Tuesday night cannot come around quick enough. The only disappointment tonight for me was I had COVID and feeling ordinary. A big thank you to you boys, making me, for giving me lots of laughs and making me feel better. That's what we do. We make everyone feel better.
That's what it's all about.
And the other one is Josh Cleves, Rocco, getting into Paul about not backing Carlton to beat the Dogs. It was fucking funny as fuck. Because you didn't back us against the Dogs. No, you didn't. But you did back us this week. The other two I just want to is Jake Cesario.
Jake Cesario? Yep.
We like to say thanks now. I used to work with his dad.
Aha.
Back when I was 15 at Coles.
Wow. Sheesh.
Nightfield?
Now,
Nightfield? What were you, Nightfield?
No, just working as a casual. Lou, you remember the Valiant, the push button fucking gears that had, man, and he used to take us home and we used to start going out and that. And now he said his son, look, there's rock on the fig. And he goes, my son watches you, so isn't that a freak out? And the other one, this one's from you, Jackson Fitzgerald. Have a look at this. You saw him, where'd you see him?
Billboards.
Yeah.
At Billboards.
Might have been a couple of drinks deep, but anyway. I remember the photo.
Yeah, that's it. So that's it. So thanks to him. Any other thanks?
Thanks to everybody.
Cleo said thanks.
Cleo said thanks.
Cleo said thanks.
I'd like to thank you guys for having me on.
No drama, man. It was a pleasure.
Rash,
Thanks,
thank you. You know, the story is I first contacted Mars.
Yeah.
Then I went to Paul.
Yeah.
And then I went to you.
That's you come through, and you eventually got onto the show. I love it. No, it's been
I got into Australia.
It's been a pleasure, and you the Blue Abroad. You are the Blue Abroad because all the way from Dubai, got in contact. You know, bang, all of a sudden
symbolic of what the show represents.
What the shows represent. So, and that's it, fellas. Hope everyone had a good time. Another big win. We'll be back next week.
Yep.
Hopefully with another win.
Fingers
Hopefully
crossed.
everyone enjoys themselves.
If anyone's up in the Gold Coast, maybe I'll see you.
You want a beer?
Shout me a beer.
Show you a beer. That's it.
Go Blues.
All right.
Now,
yes.
Before we go, are we okay to all go to sleep, including you?
Let's do it.
All right.
This
Starting with you, shake my hand. 1, 2, 3. Look at me, and sleep. 1, 2, 3. Sleep. 1, 2, 3. Sleep. 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 Sleep.
From the Bronx, New York, he's wearing white trunks with a black stripe, weighing 168 pounds, the former world's middleweight champion, Jake LaMotta.
You gotta have willpower. You gotta have positive thinking. You gotta believe. I don't mean believe that you can do it. You gotta believe in it strongly. And you become healthy and happy and everything else will go your way. Oh, I had that all through my boxing career. I had that determination, willpower, but I fought everybody. I didn't care who I fought.